Hi.
Hi, everybody.
But I told her, we have
You see-
camera. You rewind the camera.
I have
You
the
make sure that we have the two packages. Yeah, me too. We have the two packages. Both of them came in. Pero uno tampoco le da bien. Okay, so one pack.
Who are you
But you thought it was there.
I don't know who you're using then. I guess not.
Recording in progress.
All rise.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Felony. I am Judge Mindy Glazer. I will be presiding today. The video appearance has been played to all offenders. I need everyone to
Buenos días a todos. La jueza Mindy Glazer va a presidir la audiencia. Levante su mano derecha.
I can barely hear the interpreter. Go ahead.
You can't hear. I can barely hear you, Your Honor.
Good morning. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So say I do.
¿Juran decir la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
All right, please be seated.
¿Todo el asiento?
Madam Interpreter, can you raise your right hand and be sworn, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you swear that you will well and faithfully interpret from English to Spanish, Spanish to English, the questions asked and the answers given to the best of your ability, and that you have such ability? If so, say I do.
I do. Norma Lopez, certified court interpreter.
Good morning. If there's anybody here for a case on Zoom, please type the defendant's name in the chat room.
Por favor, si hay alguien para la plataforma del Zoom donde haya una persona detenida, ponga el nombre en el chat.
Let's begin. Can the attorneys announce, please state?
ASA Monica John on behalf of the state. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nessa Ath on behalf of the state. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Honor John Wilson, Assistant Public Defender.
Good morning. We're going to start with the out-of-state warrants. Jason Hill is the first case. Mr. Hill here, is he still in circuit court?
He refused.
Can you hear me on this mic, Your Honor?
I hear you with an echo. But it's
With an
okay.
echo.
He refused. It says to reset for tomorrow. Is a court date today. So reset 10-8. Then we have Luis Mendez. Mr. Mendez here.
He went to Judge Brinkley.
He has locals pending. Should I set it tomorrow then, or set it on November 6th?
Can you hear me, Your Honor?
Yeah, my volume is very low, I'm told.
Oh, he went to Judge Brinkley today.
Thank you, I heard you. Video, my JA is reporting the volume is very low on Zoom. So you want me to set it tomorrow? Why not? Let's set it tomorrow, see if he's available.
Thank
So reset 10-8 for Mendez. Then we have O'Neal Hines is a quash. Amani Kane, new case.
Coming up.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ma'am, you have an arrest warrant from the state of Maryland. The warrant was issued on November 2nd of 2024. The charge is theft, $1,500 to under $25,000. And it says no bond on the warrant. I need you to tell me if you want to waive extradition or contest extradition. A waiver of extradition is the quickest way out of this jail. Maryland have up to 30 days to come and pick you up. We set it within 15 days to try and get you out of here quicker. And if they don't pick you up within 30 days, you get released. That's called a waiver. The other option is to contest extradition. That means you want to fight the warrant. You're not fighting the charges, just the paperwork that says you are wanted in Maryland. A lawyer will be appointed for you. If you cannot afford one, your lawyer will be able to challenge the legal sufficiency of a governor's warrant, but you'll be in our jail at least 90 days. So those are the two options. What would you like to do, ma'am? Waive or contest? Most people waive and get out of here.
I'll wait.
It's no bond waiver. Listen, you could, I don't know if you've ever been to Maryland on this warrant. If you contact the lawyer to reach out to a judge there or the state attorney's office there, if they agree to a bond, they need to contact my office or Ms. John or pop in on Zoom and tell us they've agreed to a bond, and we can provide your lawyer a sample order of what that bond amount is.
Okay, I'm supposed to have a lawyer, but okay.
All right, so I can't, you don't get one appointed for you when you waive, but it's the quickest way out. Even though you're waiving, if they agree to a bond there, they just come back and let us know and we'll set it.
Okay.
All right, so it's waiver no bond reset 15 days from October 22nd. Make sure you get picked up by then. That's 15 days. Please make sure you sign the waiver for work at the jail. It just means you agree to be transported to Maryland. Good luck to you, man. Next is Brittany Scott. It's a Fosh. Leticia Jackson. Is that back from the jail or she's been released?
Miss,
She was released. Your Honor.
Thank you. Tom Johnson. Mr. Johnson here?
Mr. Johnson refused.
Mr. Johnson refused. So he has locals pending. The next court date's October 10th. We're going to reset this case October 14th. What's today? October what? 6th, 7th. Oh, I'm writing 16th. I know. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. All right, next is Robert Cormier. He's there or no?
He refused.
He has locals. The next court date is October 15th. We're gonna reset October 16th. That's 2 weeks from Thursday. And then there's Jamon Clayton. He's at Metro West 4. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Mr. Clayton, you have what happened? Did not pick up. Is he ready to be released then? It was
Yes,
set-
ma'am, I am.
They didn't come pick him up. They don't want him. Texas didn't come pick him up. That's weird. What's going on? Yes. They're not picking him up. So Mr. Clayton, Texas is not.
Okay, I can't hear you, Your Honor. I can't hear you.
He says he can't hear me.
I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
All right, sir, Texas is not coming to pick you up on this warrant for
Yes,
theft.
ma'am. Yes,
It's
ma'am.
still gonna be open. You're gonna have to go to Texas on your own to get it quashed because you can get rearrested if you get stopped by the police.
Yes, ma'am.
So you need to, excuse me, deputy, you need to make sure you send a transmittal to them to release them. Okay,
And I have a
I'm
question,
gonna
Your
set
Honor.
it for quash to make sure you're out of here for tomorrow.
Okay, yes, ma'am. I have a question.
Yes, sir.
So if I do fly back, I don't know, with this type of warrant, will I be able to fly like on an airline? Because I got stopped at customs getting off of.
I think the only time, I don't know, it may pop up when you go through TSA. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
The answer, I'm sorry.
Okay. Thank you.
Pick up only in Texas. So once you get to Texas, you should be okay. You have a warrant, so only for in the state of Texas. So you should be able to fly from another state to go to Texas. But if you try and fly out of Texas, it would probably show your wanted
Yes, ma'am.
in Texas.
And you said I'll be released tomorrow?
You should be released sometime today. If you're still here tomorrow, then I'll do an order, but you should be released today. All right. So reset 10-8 is for quash. Good luck to you, sir. Have a nice
Thank
day.
you so much.
That's it for the warrants. Thank you, Miss John. Next we have is Miracles Charles. In-state warrant. Good morning, ma'am. You have an arrest warrant from Leon County, Florida.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
warrant was issued September 2nd of 2025. The charge is felony battery and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Unfortunately, there is no bond. You will have to wait up to 15 days. Leon, need to pick you up. The reset date here is October 22nd to make sure you are transported there. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to the public defender's office. Okay.
But if they, Can Tally give me a bond, but like my people contact?
Once you get to Leon County, it's up to that judge. I can't give you a bond, ma'am. It's no bond. All right.
So what I have?
She may be entitled to one. Have you ever been to court there?
No, I never did.
We said it in the afternoon. Let's see if they'll agree to a bond, all right?
Please, thank you so much.
Sure, no problem. Next is Pierre's. He's at Zoom, Metro West 5. Sir, do you speak English?
Yes, how you doing?
Good morning, sir. You have a warrant, an arrest warrant from Broward County. The warrant was issued September 12th of 2025 for violation of probation and engaging in business without a license. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Unfortunately, there's no bond on the warrant. You're going to have to wait up to 15 days for Broward County to pick you up. The reset date is October 22nd. Broward County usually comes once a week. You shouldn't have to wait that long. You may go this week. All right.
They come pick up on Wednesday, I heard.
You know, that's what I've heard, but I don't know for sure, but hopefully you'll go. If it's Wednesday tomorrow, hopefully you'll go tomorrow. All right.
Okay, all right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Reset 1022. Carlos Tosco is at Metro West 6. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
What, we set it for what? To see if they'll do a bond? I think that's
Yes.
why. Mr. Wilson, any luck?
No, Your Honor, Mr. Valcourt requested you be transporting one at GPS as well as pretrial
They
release.
want you to be on house arrest and pretrial. You'll do better off in front of a judge there, okay? State wanted you a whole bunch of stuff, including a monitor, so he can't get you a bond now. But Broward usually picks up once a week, usually, hopefully he'll go tomorrow or the next day, okay? The reset date is October 21st to make sure it gets picked up. I can't give you a bond, it's still no bond, sorry. Next is Teron Davis at Metro West 7. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, you have a warrant from Broward County, not in custody capias for felony, battery by strangulation, and battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's no bond on this warrant. It's from 2024. I'm gonna just hold a no bond. Broward comes once a week. Chances are you're gonna go this week and see a judge there, and that judge can decide to give you a bond.
Your Honor,
What?
he was a reset from yesterday. Mr. Valcourt said that he has a DOP, so they are requesting
It's a
transportation.
violation of probation. so
Yes,
they
Your Honor.
Want to see you. The reset date will be October 21st to make sure you get picked up. Good luck to you, sir.
Okay.
Thanks for checking, Mr. Wilson. Eric Hodge is next.
Bond it out.
Bond out. Moses Delios, Lions Paneer.
Nombre?
Good morning, sir. You have an arrest warrant from Broward County. The warrant was issued September 25th of 2025. The charge is, it's for violation of probation. So I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Unfortunately, there's no bond on the warrant. You're going to have to wait up to 15 days to be picked up by Broward County. They usually come once a week. You shouldn't have to wait that long. And the reset date here is October 22nd to make sure you are transported there. Have a nice day. Next is Reynaldo Batista.
You know, we have Oliver Lamar.
You have somebody else that I missed? Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Oliver Lamar is next. Oh, he'll be next. Mr. Batista, good morning. You have an arrest warrant from Broward County. It's a not in custody capias for vehicular homicide. The warrant was issued October 1st of 2025. Why are you taking him away?
She said she tried to.
This is Mr. Batista.
Yes, I know, you're talking to me.
Somebody, so they're not happy with me. You'll get over it. It's okay. It's not the first time I'll mess up, and it won't be the last, okay? So, Mr. Batista, you have a serious charge from Broward County. It's from, the warrant was issued October 1st, 2025, not in custody capias for vehicular homicide. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There is no bond on the warrant. You will have to wait up to 15 days for Broward County to come pick you up. They usually come once a week, so chances are you'll go this week and see a judge in Broward. That judge will decide if you're entitled to a bond. The reset date here is October 22nd to make sure you transport to Broward County. All right?
Thank you, Judge.
Good luck to you, sir. Next, we have Oliver Lamar, the one I passed, the one I skipped. Sorry about that.
Oh, is there?
Good morning, Mr. Lamar. You have an arrest warrant from Palm Beach County, Florida. This warrant was issued September 4th of 2025. The charge is violation of probation. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Unfortunately, there's no bond. You will have to wait up to 15 days for Palm Beach County to pick you up. The reset date here is October 22nd to make sure you're transported there. And I think they come probably once a week too. You shouldn't have to wait that long. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next case is Tavares George.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. George. Sir, you have an arrest warrant from Martin County, Florida. The warrant was issued September 13th of 2025. The charge is burglary to a conveyance. It says $10,000 bond and grand theft third degree, $10,000 bond. And then it says total bond $20,000. And it says no contact with the victim, Robert Richard Potter. And that you shall not have any contact with the victim in person, by mail, email, telephone, or through third parties, or any other manner. Do you understand the stay away order?
Yes, ma'am.
So his bond's $20,000. Do you have that corrections or no? Do you need an order? Corrections, hello. You gonna need an order? Mr. Wilson.
Yes, Your Honor, corrections.
Can you hear me, Your Honor?
Now I hear you, yes.
You-
Do you need an order?
If you can send the order, yes, it will help because it says total bond to be
To be
set.
set. Mr. Wilson, can you kindly prepare an order and put the bond amounts on here, including the stay away order? Sir, we need to confirm your address. Please do so with Mr. Wilson.
Your Honor, he also has a second warrant, I believe, from Broward.
He what?
He has a second warrant.
Oh, a second warrant. Wait, let's see what it says. Sorry. Do you have a second warrant? That is from Broward County. It was issued September 11th of 2025. Operating without a valid license, that bond is $2,000. So if you're able to post a $20,000 bond on the first case and a $2,000 bond on the second case, then you can get out of jail. If you don't have any money for a bond, you'll have to wait up to 15 days for Broward to pick you up. The reset date here is October 22nd, and make sure you either bonded out or were transported. Actually, the first one was Martin and Broward. So if you're able to post the bond, you get out of jail. If not, you'll be transported, probably Broward first, then Martin County. That's a lot going on. Okay, we're done with the warrants. Ready to start the regular calendar. I know I got a private lawyer here for Ray Rodriguez. Is he here? Hi, Miss Corey. Good morning.
Good morning, Rebecca Corey, Assistant Public Defender. Judge, your
morning.
voice is very low.
That's what my JA told me. My voice is low. Unless I shout.
45. You told him that? Yeah.
Correction, video. Everybody's telling me my voice is low and I'm sort of talking loud.
That's much better. I think it's these microphones, Judge. If you don't speak directly into the microphone, like
I am speaking into it.
now we hear you great. But it's such a narrow.
They raised it. They raised the volume for me.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Do you have Ray Rodriguez corrections on page 9?
That's Raul Rodriguez.
It says Ray.
Number 27 is Ray Rodriguez.
I'm not promoting the lawyers unless I know he's here. So is he there?
Yes, coming up.
Okay, we can promote the lawyer. Good morning, sir. Do you speak English?
Spanish is preferred.
Spanish. Good morning, Mr. Rodriguez. You were arrested for organized fraud over $50,000, which is a first-degree felony, grand theft, a first-degree felony, and 10 counts of obtaining a vehicle by trick.
Sí, señor Rodríguez, tiene usted una acusación de fraude organizado, más de $50,000, robo en mayor
We can barely
cuantía.
hear the interpreter.
Me too. Can't hear the interpreter.
I understand, but for no one, I understand.
Who said I understand
So
that?
she's not wearing headphones. I don't know if that's the problem.
Yes, I have.
Thank you for speaking in.
Where's your microphone? Are you speaking in the microphone?
Yes.
Madam Interpreter, are you
yes,
speaking in the
yes, Your
microphone?
Honor.
We cannot hear you. It's
We
like,
hear her great on Zoom.
Yes, I can hear you perfectly. I don't.
but we can't hear you.
You-
Your
you
volume
can
is,
hear me?
the sound is very low. They can't hear you at the
Okay.
jail.
Oh. Well, I don't know, Your Honor. The only thing I can do is change computers at this
microphone.
moment. I'm talking on the microphone.
Where's the microphone? I don't see it near your mouth.
No, it's in the computer. It's straight in the computer.
Really?
Yes. If you want, I can change computers to see if it's better. If you give me 1 second, I'll change computers.
I don't know if the defendant needs the interpreter. He indicated that he understood, Mr.
They
Vieira.
said they can hear the interpreter on Zoom, but they can't, I can't
Yeah.
hear her in the jail.
I don't,
can't hear
I
her.
don't need it, I understand.
Were you able to hear the interpreter there or no?
No.
No, Judge, they were very low.
Good
I
morning,
can- I
Judge. I'm
speak
able to
English
hear the
very
interpreter on this side.
He says you speak English, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe we can waive the interpreter.
$50,000 or more, grand theft, a first-degree felony, 10 counts of obtaining a vehicle by trick. Your attorney is here on Zoom. Good morning, Mr. Vieira. You want to announce for the record, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. George Vieira on Mr. Rodriguez's behalf. I do not have the benefit of the A form, so I'm going to ask the court to look for probable cause, and I can make an argument as far as if there is probable cause as far as the bond issue when the courts.
Okay, video, I cannot hear the lawyers on Zoom. They're very low. I can't hear the interpreter.
I will speak up, Judge.
Where's your microphone? Are you speaking in a microphone, Mr. Vieira?
I'm speaking through my computer, regular. The microphone is
when
always
people-
built in the computer.
Thank you. We're having audio issues here. So when the people on Zoom speak into their computer, it's not picking the sound up properly. Give me a second to review for probable cause.
So Judge,
Yes,
when
ma'am.
you say the defendant is obtaining financing for vehicles that aren't actually being purchased, and he's obtaining, it looks like, says over $1 million worth of losses based upon this scheme.
So it deals with fake purchase agreements, counterfeit vehicle titles, falsified employment or income records. To make the applications look legitimate. Once the loan is approved and funds dispersed, the subjects disappear and disband the paper trail, resulting in the lender being left with an outstanding loan with no real collateral.
So this particular defendant's involvement, it says at least 10 fraudulent phantom auto loans totaling over $647,000.
And it's defrauding Space Coast Credit Union. He appeared to be the registered owners of the vehicles, but the titles were provided were fraudulent since the vehicles were not present. So this goes back to, I guess, July. He's selling different vehicles, allegedly selling them. Per Miranda, there's I guess a co-defendant said he allegedly purchased from the defendant. I'm sorry. The vehicle he allegedly purchased from the defendant was in the Dominican Republic and it was fraud. The monies received were split between defendant Rodriguez, another individual, and himself. So he probably should have been charged with like some kind of racketeering. He's involved in a big scheme to defraud. Mr. Rodriguez, he's 68 years old. I don't know if he has priors. He does.
Older.
Priors going back to the 90s. Early 90s.
Right, and then there was in 1995, a federal sentence, it looks like 24 months.
So that's what's going on, Mr. Vieira. I'm inclined to set a bond.
What I can tell the court is that my client is a U.S. citizen. He's lived in this country for over 30 years. He is a homeowner. All his family is in Miami. I don't believe he owns any assets outside the United States, Judge. And I would ask the court to consider that in setting a bond, because this is someone in our community for the last 30 years.
I think you should stay away from that Space Coast Credit Union. You didn't give me a stay away order, Ms. F, but I'll write it. We'll write one up. You sent it over. Stay away from the Space Coast Credit Union at 1120 West 49th Street in Hialeah, Florida. I'm going to set the standard suggested bond on count one. Count one is organized fraud. That's $15,000. Count two, grand theft, will be $10,000. And count, what is that? 3 through 12, obtaining vehicle by trick, is $2,500 each count.
State is also requesting a Nebbia.
And you want a Nebbia?
Yes.
Plus a Nebbia requirement. You have to show the money used to post your bond is from a legitimate source of funds. Good day, sir. You have a good order. Listen to what he tells you. Thank you, Mr. Vieira.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Okay, next case, there's somebody here. Was it corrections? Who had somebody out of turn? I'm calling up. Oh, we have Raul Rodriguez for an officer. I believe Officer Jean Gillis is here. And then I'm going to call the out of turns.
Mr. Rodriguez is present.
Oh, he's not here. Yeah, this is Mr. Raul Rodriguez. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma'am.
Sir, you were arrested for burglary to an unoccupied structure and petty theft. That's from October 1st. Second case, burglary and grand theft from September 19th. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Officer Jean Gillis, are you there so I can promote you? Here you are. Give me a moment to review for probable cause.
Right, so it's package theft, should be dwellings, but it's curtilage.
Say it again?
It's package thefts, it should be dwellings, but it's
burglary to a dwelling. He's like the porch pirate stealing packages on people's porches. Okay. There's video surveillance on F25-21823. You are ordered to stay away from the victim, Ivanova Augustine. No contact with that victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. Stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, their home, school, and place of employment, and stay away from their residence at 62 Northwest 48th Street in Miami, Florida. Count one, burglary to the dwelling, unoccupied dwelling. What do you want on that? Is a signal 400, $7,500 bond. Count two, petty theft. There's a value of $214, so it's a $500 bond.
And
Gotta look at the other one second.
Okay.
Officer Jean, you're here. Did you want to say anything?
Yes, hi, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. How can I help you, sir? You got to put on your video on mute and be sworn in.
Yes, ma'am.
While we're waiting, Mr. Rodriguez, for the other case, you're ordered to stay away from Patricia Hernandez, the alleged victim. No contact with that victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. Stay at least 500 feet away from the victim's home, school, and place of employment, including their residence at 557 Northwest 44th Avenue. Officer, raise your right hand to be sworn, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this proceeding will be the truth? If so, state I do.
I do.
Okay, thank you. What is your name and what is your police department?
My name is Officer Jean. I'm with the City of Miami Police Department.
Okay, how can I help you? Why are you here?
Okay, I was just wanted to emphasize that the Mr. Rodriguez is a convicted felony, and
No, he's a signal 400.
And we
Also,
were,
why did you charge it on the arrest affidavit? Not you, somebody charged it as burglary to a structure. Shouldn't your officers write a dwelling if that's what it is?
that's correct, Your Honor.
So isn't that something you should take care of in your department and make sure they're charging it right?
Will do, Your Honor.
Anything else you would care to say, sir?
Otherwise, we were requesting a higher bond if possible.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Judge, Mr. Rodriguez is currently homeless. He does not have funds for bond. Would you consider the TAP program?
Absolutely not. These are burglaries to a dwelling. I'm not giving him the TAP program, and I don't think he'd qualify, especially since the bond amounts are over $10,000. I'm sorry, do you have any questions for Officer Jean?
No questions.
Mrs. Corey?
No,
any
Judge,
questions?
no
Thank you. All right. So F25212824, it's burglary to a dwelling. Let me just see something.
Right, the values on the first line of page 2.
The value was $2,100. She's for clothing, less packages and items that were sent from Dubai. There's probable cause for the charge. In this case, the bond's going to be $15,000 bond count 1 for burglary to the dwelling, unoccupied dwelling. Count 2, grand theft is $5,000. Stay away from that victim's home. Thank you for coming in, officer. Good day, sir.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right, next, calling editor Jonathan Pullis. Why am I calling editor? Detectives here, yes. Yeah.
Judge, who did you call next?
I'm calling a case editor on page 7.
Which name?
It is Jonathan Pullis.
Number 21. Is that for private or?
No, just because I feel like it.
Okay.
I picked one out of the stack and that's the one that popped up.
That works.
No, I guess people are observing and want it out.
Okay.
Your Honor, Mr. Fuller is the violent felony offender of special concern.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, Mr. Pullis. Sir, you were arrested for a case from October 5th. The charge is strong arm robbery, kidnapping, and 2 counts of battery. You're also out on felony bond. There's a hold for F19 19900. And sir, can you afford to hire a private lawyer? Pardon me?
Yes, Judge.
Would you like me to reset this case to give you an opportunity to have a lawyer present in court with you?
No.
Okay. Do you own your home?
Yes.
Let me just, you want to waive the lawyer's presence for purposes of this hearing?
Yes.
Okay. Let me review for probable cause. Please don't talk about the facts of the case because anything you say can be used against you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I had a chance to review the arrest affidavit. Anything you want to say? I'm sorry, Ms. F, how is this a kidnapping? He didn't,
So, right, it said that. One second.
I don't believe, it doesn't say he's trying to terrorize her.
Well,
He
I think he is. He
demanded
punched
her
her,
to go in the car and he,
right, punched her in the face, threatened to throw her phone in the lake, pushed
that was
her.
beforehand.
There's a struggle. It also talks about the victim. I believe she was hold on. It says she was later transported to the hospital for treatment based upon her injuries. Right, so he's pushing her face into the dashboard, holding her against her will. I think there's enough for the kidnapping. And it looks like this took place over a period of time.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Veronica Morciego. No contact with the alleged victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means, and you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs, and do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. Do you have to go to her home for any of your personal belongings or no?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you.
They have
Thank
lived
you.
with me. Sorry.
That's fine. All right, so the state has filed a motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing pursuant to Florida statute 907.041. Just one other thing, I'm going to grant the state's motion for pretrial detention and find probable cause for the kidnapping. There's technically probable cause, but you're going to see the division judge tomorrow because that counts as no bond, and they'll set a final hearing on that motion. I'm just not sure if it's a strong arm robbery. He initially snatched the phone.
They're not snatched.
Don't talk about the facts, sir.
Right, so he punched her in the face.
That's after. That's
But
after
he did,
him
but
taking it. It looks like a sudden snatching, and then he used force on her, which is the battery. So count one is probable cause for robbery by sudden snatching. That bond is $2,500. Count two, the kidnapping is no bond. And count three is battery, that's $1,000. So you'll see the judge tomorrow. 2 counts of battery. Count 4 will be $1. Because I guess there was a temporal break in time. Is that what it is? Yeah. I'll set $1 for the battery count. Sir, does he have a public defender on his other case? Or he's a private lawyer? Are you able to run it for me if I'm heard?
Seth Levy.
Who is it?
Seth LeVay.
Oh, Levy.
I can't hear anything.
Seth Levy.
Seth LeVay. Oh, he's a good lawyer. Give him a call and he'll be there tomorrow, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Now the corrections case is out of turn. We have Sophia Tompkins.
Corrections, did she already deal with the bench warrants?
Yes, $1 each.
All right, the bench warrants, judge, are for older cases, maybe.
So I'm about to stop court and go back up to 3-1. I'm not gonna, my hearing is excellent and I can't hear you really well and I'm not gonna struggle and suffer like this. So video, I need you to get it fixed or I'm gonna leave and go upstairs to 3-1 or find another judge to do it. Because I'm not gonna put up with this. I don't have to work like this. I'll do this case, fix the video, fix it after because I can't deal with it. Ms. Tompkins, good morning. You were arrested for petty theft, 2 or more convictions. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Ms. F, I
So
can't
judge,
hear
she
you.
came in on
Speak
bench
loud.
warrants, but those bench warrants are for older cases. I think she was given $1 on them. I don't know how the court feels about pretrial.
I'm fine with pretrial if you have no objection. There's probable cause for petty theft, 2 or more convictions. This is a case from yesterday. So just remember, the 5-finger discount is going to buy you a one-way ticket to prison, especially with petty theft, 2 or more convictions. Stop stealing. You came in on bench warrants for it. You picked up a new one. You pick up another one while this case is open, you'll be locked up in jail until your trial. Stay away from Macy's at 7535 North Kendall Drive in Miami, Florida. You're not allowed to go to that store, and you must stay away from there. Do you understand, ma'am?
Yes.
Pretrial alternate bond, $2,500.
Judge, would you include the misdemeanors? My understanding, she had a dollar bond, I think alternate each one.
That's fine. 1 second. There's 3 misdemeanors. You're very kind, Miss F. You're very kind.
If you look, Judge, one of them was from
They're all 26, 2000. So she's been doing this since more than 10 years. Okay. Include with pretrial services. What, I have to see all the case numbers now. B13 18734, alternate $1. B06 68416, alternate $1. And B18 10750, alternate $1. And correction, just for my own curiosity, who's the judge today doing misdemeanors?
Capote.
Okay. All right. Right, it was just 3? Okay.
Yes.
Good. Thank you. Next, Anthony Flores Silva. We're on page 6. Out on bond, hold for Judge Jean in F25 20267. Good morning, Mr. Flores Silva. Do you speak English?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for grand theft of a vehicle. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. You're also out on felony bond. There's a hold for F25 20267. You'll see that judge tomorrow. So there's probable cause. The bond is $2,500. Next, Evan Perez, page 8. Good morning, sir.
Good
You're arrested for possession of a controlled substance, possession of called heroin, possession of crack cocaine. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Is he eligible for pretrial? Perfect. There's probable cause for the charges. Pretrial services alternate bond, $2,500 bond count 1, $2,500 count 2. And sir, you may be eligible for the drug court program. That's a program where you can receive drug counseling, then hopefully get the charges dismissed if you're successful in that. You should discuss that with your attorney. Have a nice day. Next is Deontay Marshall.
It's a violent felony offender of special concern.
Also out on probation. Hold for F24 11347. All right, Mr. Marshall, good morning, sir. You were arrested for a case from May 7th of 2025. The charge is retail theft. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. When was he put on probation? I don't know if there should be a hold. So he's stealing $1,277.33 worth of candy from Walgreens. So there's probable cause. You are ordered to stay away from Walgreens at 9498 Northwest 7th Avenue in Miami, Florida. You're not allowed to go to that store. You must stay away from there, okay? I can't hear you. You should put it on mute. When's he put on probation?
Questions, are these added charges?
No.
No.
Eric.
He was put on probation, it looks like back in 2024, so this would be a
There's
violation.
a hold. So it's a $2,500 bond. You'll see your judge tomorrow. Have a nice day, sir. And stay away from that Walgreens at 9498 Northwest 7th Avenue, Miami, Florida. Wait a minute, when does probation start?
January 17th.
His probation started January of 2025, so the hold is proper. Thank you, Eric. Next, we have Eduardo Morajon, page 15. Good morning, Mr. Morajon. You were arrested for strong arm robbery, battery, and resisting an officer without violence. Sir, can you afford to hire an attorney?
Okay, money.
No, not really.
I'll appoint the public defender's office for you. Let me review. There's probable cause for the charges. Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Abby Sanders Soul. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim's home, school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. You may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes, yes, and I also have somewhere else to go to.
I'm setting a bond. Count one, strong arm robbery will be $6,500. Count two, battery is $1,000. Count three, resisting without violence, $500. Have a nice day. Next, page 15, Leandro Crespo. Two cases. Good morning, sir. Do you speak English?
Spanish, please.
Good
Your
morning, sir.
Honor.
You were arrested for two cases. It looks like they're from September of 2023.
Señor, tiene dos acusaciones de septiembre, luce como de septiembre del 23.
Can you hear anything, Miss F, Miss Corey?
Hear what the interpreter said.
Miss F, can you hear her?
Absolutely, Judge. Here's the issue. We can hear each other on Zoom, but I don't think Zoom is being broadcasted to Miss Corey or to the courtroom.
I heard her. Zoom is being broadcasted. We just
It's
can't
not
hear.
right. You're not getting a good audio feed from Zoom, you and Miss Corey. But on Zoom, we can all hear each other
We can't hear the interpreter, so you hear the interpreter loud and
perfectly.
You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Now I hear you. Before I
Now
didn't
you hear
know
me?
one word you say. Now I hear you.
Okay.
All right, so, sir, you were arrested for two cases. They go back to they go back to September of 2023, I believe.
Señor, tiene usted dos acusaciones que datan de septiembre del 2023.
Can you afford to hire a lawyer?
¿Usted puede pagar un abogado? ¿Perdón?
Yes.
Yes.
You want me to reset this case for you to have a lawyer present in court?
¿Usted quiere que yo ponga este caso para otra fecha para que su abogado esté presente?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay, do you have a lawyer? What's the name of the lawyer?
¿Usted tiene un abogado? ¿Cuál es el nombre del abogado?
No me perdón.
I
Eric,
can
can you
understand.
look and see if you can find the name of the lawyer, please? Or is open case, is it, it says added charge, so. Thank you. I need to review the arrest affidavits for probable cause.
Your Honor, it says Robert Perez.
Robert Perez?
Yeah, on one of his open cases.
Did you hire Mr. Perez for these two new cases?
Usted puede contratar al señor Pérez para estos dos casos. Hable en el micrófono, señor.
Sí.
Yes.
All right. Iris, you'll be able to call Robert Perez to see if he can come to court and look him up in the Florida bar. Text it. All right, Iris, I texted you the information. The last name's Crespo. Give me a moment to review for probable cause, sir. Sorry.
Un momentito, señor, voy a ver la affidavit de arresto para ver si hay una causa probable acá.
So shouldn't it be, it talks about the first case from, I'm sorry, F25-21826. It talks about him being involved with a stolen tractor trailer containing $200,000 worth of beef.
En uno de los casos se habla de un trailer donde puede haber un valor de más de $200,000.
It's a stolen trailer, and then there's, obviously, they stole the beef. So they guess they know where the beef is, it was in a stolen.
Y aparentemente es un robo de carne.
Theft of car, or is that the other case? Oh, yeah, so he's
Because
charged.
I think it's connected. And one, he's being charged with stealing the cargo. In the other case, he's being charged with stealing the tractor itself.
That's fine, I don't see the value of the tractor trailer.
No.
Third, not a second, unless you want to call the officer in for a PC and ask him whether or not writing the value of the stolen, the tractor.
Que no podemos ver en este momento el costo del trailer, porque son dos casos. Uno lo acusan de la mercancía, el otro del trailer. Posible que se pueda llamar al oficial envuelto en este caso.
Anyway, I'll pass the case for your lawyer.
Vamos a pasar el caso para hablar con su abogado.
Okay.
Okay.
Just hold him up a little bit, correction. Next we have is Michael Hoffman, page 16. Good morning, Mr. Hoffman. You were arrested in this case for battery by a detainee on another detainee. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charge. Your bond is $2,500.
Victim is Sunny Odogwu, Odogwu. WU.
Okay, have a nice day. Next, Jesus Sion, page 16. Good morning. Sir, you were arrested for grand theft of a vehicle, driving with this 2 counts of grand theft of a vehicle, driving with a suspended license, third or subsequent conviction, burglary to an unoccupied structure, grand theft with others. It's from July 14th of 2025. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Let me review for probable cause. So it's, I guess somebody had a motorcycle probably stolen from his garage. So they found a fingerprint inside the vehicle that was used to go into the garage to steal the motorcycle.
And then his probation officer identified him from surveillance.
So there's probable cause for count 1, grand theft. That's a is probable cause for 2 counts of grand theft, excuse me, because both the motorcycle was stolen and the van used to steal the motorcycle. So it's $2,500 bond count 1, $2,500 bond count 2, count 3. And where's it talking about the driver's license? Let's see. He has 10 convictions for, yeah, there's probable cause for count 3, $2,500 for DWLS third or subsequent conviction. Count 4, burglary to this unoccupied structure is $2,500, and count 5, grand theft with others. I'll set that at $2,500. Good day, sir. Any luck? Oh, Iris, any luck reaching Mr. Attorney Perez? Let's see. Not yet, I guess. Next, page 1. Adelaide Morales Hidalgo.
Bond it out.
Thank you. Michelle Frank, page 1. Michelle, pre-trial.
No objection.
You're calling the first females of bond activity?
Michelle Frank, what?
No, the first one. No, she called Michelle Frank. Oh, you're calling Michelle Frank, number 3. Okay. Good morning. Ms. Frank is present.
Good morning, ma'am. You were arrested for possession of cocaine. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There is probable cause for the charge. I'm giving you pretrial services program with an alternate bond of $2,500. Have a nice day, ma'am. Next, we have America Gonzalez on page 1. She's back. She's out on felony bond, has a hold for F-25 19528. Doesn't have no probable cause, but it's
I'll
nice.
bring the officer in for peace hearing this afternoon.
Could be tampering with the evidence.
We'll need a Spanish interpreter, Ms. Gonzalez. Buena.
Good morning, Mr. Gonzalez. You were arrested for possession of cocaine and possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So there's no probable cause for the charge. They didn't say what's in the pipe, but could be probable cause for tampering with evidence, and she threw the pipe to the floor.
Señor González, tiene usted la acusación de posesión de cocaína, posesión de parafernalia. Tengo que ver si en la orden de arresto,
We're going to reset your case for probable cause hearing in the afternoon.
pero vamos a pasar su caso para la tarde para ver si hay un motivo fundado en este caso.
All right, we'll see you later.
Lo vemos más tarde.
Corrections, can we please bring in the gentleman I passed? Mr. Crespo, his attorney is here now on Zoom. Thank you for coming in, Mr. Perez.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. Your client was arrested for a case from 2020, looks like 2023 in September. He was found driving, I think, and unloading beef, $200,000 worth of beef from a tractor trailer. So.
He'll need a Spanish interpreter.
All right, good morning, Mr. Crespo. Your attorney is present. Can you please state your name for the record, counsel?
Robert Perez.
Su abogado está presente, el señor Pérez.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Perez, so your client was arrested for a case from going back to September 2023, where he's involved in the theft of $200,000 worth of beef. He was observed unloading the beef from one stolen tractor trailer truck to another truck.
La señora jueza le está explicando al señor Pérez que la acusación suya que usted se vio implicado en un robo de carne más de $200,000.
Anything you want to say?
Judge, I obviously don't have the arrest form.
So we have one issue on one of the cases. You charge a grand theft of the vehicle for the stolen tractor trailer, but it doesn't give a value for it. So it would be a third-degree felony.
Por otro lado, usted sabe que hay una affidavit donde se dice que hubo un robo de un trailer, pero no tenemos la cantidad, el valor de ese trailer.
You want me to set the bond on it? Or do you want me to reset the case so you can review the arrest affidavits?
No, Judge. What would be the bond?
On F25-21826, the grand theft of the tractor, the grand theft of the vehicle will be $2,500.
Okay.
Tenemos una fianza acá.
Grand theft of cargoes, I'm not sure, it's $15,000. It's a first-degree felony, and the other count, grand theft, would be $2,500.
So a total of 20,000?
Yes.
Okay. And the case number you said is 8F25-21826?
Right, F25-21826, F25-21825.
21825.
You want me to set the bonds?
Yes, Your Honor. If later on it turns out to be too much, I'll address it with the trial court.
Bien. Su abogado va a revisar este caso. Hay una fianza, un total de fianza de $20,000.
So, sir, your attorney's okay with the court setting a bond? I'm finding probable cause. And on F25-21825, it's $15,000 bond count 1, $2,500 bond count 2.
El señor, su abogado ha estado de acuerdo en que se le ponga una fianza. Ya sabe, tiene unas $15,000, otros 2,500, 2,500.
And in case F25-21826, that bond is $2,500. Probable cause for grand theft of third-degree felony.
Y hay motivo fundado para estas causas.
All right, that's it. You have a good lawyer. Listen to what he tells you.
Judge, what division did it fall in? If
Altfield.
Altfield. Should be the
also,
same.
oh, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Ciara Smith, page 2. Hi, Ms. Smith, good morning. You were arrested for possession of a
Bond
concealed.
out.
Oh, she's a bond out. I'm so sorry. This is Beatrice Mendez Pimentel. Good morning.
Spanish, please.
Good morning, ma'am. You were arrested for violation of the Florida litter law, nuisance injurious to health, and disregard for the environment, reckless disregard for the environment.
Ok, señora, la acusación es por violar una ley de botar basura donde se pone en peligro el cuidado y la salud de la comunidad.
So she was living inside a parked RV or modular structure on the county swale by 30th Street and 33rd Avenue.
Usted estaba viviendo en una estructura donde se estacionada en una estructura en la 30 calle, 33 avenida.
She's been living there for several months. It had an open discharge of sewage, of human
Estaba
waste into the
viviendo ahí
ground.
por varios meses y tenía un lugar donde se botaban desperdicios.
Looks like probable cause for the charge.
Parece que hay un motivo fundado para esta causa.
So basically, she found a place to live and has no proper sewage disposal.
O sea, no, esto no era un lugar donde se podía botar
There's probable
estos
cause for the
desperdicios.
charges.
Judge, I would ask for the TAP program, Judge.
A tap alternate bond, count 1, violation of the Florida litter law is $2,500.
Le van a poner, la jueza le va a proponer un programa que se llama TAP, o de lo contrario tiene una fianza alterna de $2,500.
Count 2, the nuisance charge is $150 bond, and count 3, reckless disregard for the environment is $150.
Y tiene 2 fianzas más para los otros cargos, una por poner en peligro la limpieza de la comunidad y el otro por causar problemas con con este botar de desperdicios de $150 cada uno.
The 11th is the holiday. So November 10th, that's the holiday is the 11th. Or you want me to come in this, what do you want, the 7th or the 10th? Oh, fine. Reset it for arraignment November 6th at 9 a.m. Courtroom 3-2, Judge Block.
Ok, señora, usted tiene cita con la corte de nuevo el 6 de noviembre a las 9 de la mañana en la habitación 3-2.
Next case would be Regla Artigas Soto, page 3. Good morning, ma'am. You were arrested for violation of the Florida litter law, disregard for the environment, and nuisance injurious to health. Did you need an interpreter?
Yes.
Was the last?
Ok, señora. La acusación suya es por una violación de una ley de botar basura y causar estragos en el botar de estos desperdicios.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le van a poner el abogado público para que le defienda.
There's probable cause for the charges. She's living in an RV and the sewage is going into the ground, just destroying our environment.
Y hay motivo fundado para esta causa donde el botar estos desperdicios causó estragos en lo que es el medio ambiente acá.
TAP alternate bond, count 1, violation of the Florida litter law is $2,500. Count 2, the disregard for the environment, $150, and count 3, the nuisance charge is $150.
Señora, tiene 3 fianzas, una de por $2,500 por violar esta ley y por los otros 2 cargos que serían por dañar el medio ambiente, sería $150 y $150.
So I'm not sure. Here it shows a different courtroom than the last one. Who has a lower case number? This one gives courtroom 6-2. The other one was 3-2.
They're not co-defendants.
So they're not. So it's courtroom 6-2. Thank you, Ms. Corey. November 6th, 9 a.m., courtroom 6-2 for arraignment.
Tiene cita el 6 de noviembre, 9 de la mañana, en la habitación 62.
All right, next case is Samantha Hale. Good morning, Ms. Hale. You were arrested for robbery by sudden snatching and battery. Can you afford to hire a lawyer?
No, Judge.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I don't know if the victim is here.
I received information that he may want to be present.
Is the victim here? You got to raise your hand on Zoom and I'll promote you. I don't see him.
I think it's under Nicholas's iPhone.
Oh, okay. And why doesn't he raise his hand? Do we have to beg people to raise their hand? Or they just don't know how to use Zoom with me? You want to
Hey, sir, can you unmute, turn on your camera, please?
I'm here.
Hey.
Good morning. You got to put your video on.
Okay, I'm getting there. It's getting there.
Very good. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Raise your right hand to be sworn, please. Your right
There you
hand.
go.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you are going to give in this proceeding will be the truth? If so, state I do.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Please
you.
tell me your name.
Say again, ma'am.
Please tell me your name.
Nicholas Nunes.
Mr. Nunes, are you afraid of Miss Samantha Hale?
No, Your Honor.
Do you want the court to order Miss Hale to stay away from you?
No need for that, Your Honor.
And has anybody forced you or threatened you to come to court today to make this statement?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. State, do you have any questions for Mr. Hale?
No questions.
I don't, question, Your Honor.
Yes, I'm sorry.
I don't know if I can do this here. I don't wish to press charges, so we
So-
can make a note.
It's up to the state to determine if they go forward on charges.
Okay.
You know, you can stay in touch with the state and let them know.
Okay. All right,
Sir,
thank you, ma'am.
Mr. Nunes. All right. Ms. Corey, do you have any questions for Mr. Nunes?
No, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Don't go anywhere yet. So, ma'am, Ms. Hale, I'm entering a modified stay away order from the alleged victim, Nicholas Nunes. You are allowed to have contact with Mr. Nunes. You are prohibited from being physically threatening or violent towards him in any manner whatsoever. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Also, do not engage in any criminal activity, do not use or possess illegal drugs, and do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and find receipt with the court. Do you understand the modified stay away order? Only friendly, nonviolent contact is permitted.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay. All right, so I guess you got your phone back? It's okay. Sir, you got your phone back? Mr.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You want pretrial? What do you want?
Yes, please. Pretrial service.
All right, pretrial order in. Pretrial services, alternate bond, $1,500, count 1, 1,000, count 2. All right, good luck to you both. Have a nice day.
You too, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning.
Spanish, please.
Good morning. This is Ms. Javeli Rosado. Ma'am,
Señor
you were
Rosado,
arrested for aggravated battery.
tiene una acusación por agresión con agravantes.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le voy a poner los servicios del abogado de oficio en su caso.
You're out on felony bond. There is a hold for you to see the division judge tomorrow for case F24-14082.
Usted tiene también un caso en la sección de delitos mayores. Mañana va a haber el juez en el caso 24-180-82.
All right, so there is probable cause for the charge. She,
Y hay motivo
so
fundado
he's
para este caso.
sleeping and she threw liquid on him and then she grabbed a BB gun and shot him in the face multiple times, leaving permanent scars.
Ok. Tiene usted aquí que se ha disparado una escopeta de pellets varias veces, dejando marcas en la cara.
Ma'am, this happened September 25th. Do you have to go back to the victim's home to collect any personal belongings?
¿Tiene que regresar a la casa de la víctima para recoger cuestiones personales? No.
Thank you. So, ma'am, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Gustavo Mendez.
Señora, tiene que mantenerse alejado de Gustavo Méndez, es la supuesta víctima en este caso.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima directo o indirectamente por teléfono, por escrito, redes sociales, por terceras personas.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
Ningún tipo de contacto a través de redes sociales o cuestiones electrónicas.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, his home and school, and place of employment at all times.
Tiene que mantenerse alejado mínimo 500 pies de distancia donde la persona vive, estudia o trabaja.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
No puede poseer drogas ilegales ni estar envuelta en cuestiones de delitos.
And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition, including a BB gun.
No puede tener en su poder ningún tipo de arma de fuego ni municiones, incluyendo la escopeta de pellets.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, weapon, and concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and follow receipt with the court.
Si tiene estas cuestiones de su poder, o sea, si tiene armas de fuego, municiones, tiene que entregarlas inmediatamente y también cualquier permiso para usar armas a la policía más cercana y traer prueba a la corte.
Do you understand the stay away order, ma'am?
¿Entiende usted la orden de alejamiento, señora?
Thank you. I'm setting your bond at $7,500 and you'll see your division judge tomorrow. Have a nice day.
Usted va a ver la juez mañana y tiene una fianza de $7,500. Tenga buen día.
Next is Eduardo Tamayo.
Bonded out.
Thank you. Donald Hill. Page 4, 2 cases. Do you have Mr. Hill?
Mr. Hill, present.
Good morning, Mr. Hill. You were arrested for 2 cases. One is from September 25th, grand theft, and the other case is from September 18th. The charge is grand theft. You're charged in both cases for stealing luggage from the carousel at the airport. I'm appointing the public defender's office for you.
The defendant has priors out of county, multiple prior prison sentences from the west coast of Florida. His most recent prison release was 22.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from Miami International Airport at 4200 Northwest 21st Street in Miami, Florida, unless you have a valid ticket to travel, a valid passenger ticket to travel. Do you understand, sir?
Sure.
I'm setting a bond. One, an increase fine stealing people's luggages. One is $1,180, the value of it, and the other one was the $1,730. What bond you want state?
5,000 per case.
Judge, Mr. Hill does not have funds for a bond. He does have a place to stay. Would you consider any alternate form of release?
Absolutely not. You should get bond plus house arrest. You're stealing people's luggage at the airport. 5,000 each count. Good day, sir. Stay away from MIA unless you got a ticket. Spanish, please. Next, we have Carlos Ravello.
Judge indicates he has a private attorney, Teresa Williams.
Teresa Williams?
Yes.
Oh, she's a very good lawyer.
Usted tiene
Iris.
una abogada privada.
I need you to call attorney Teresa Williams for Carlos Ravello.
Ok. La señora jueza quiere hacer contacto con la señora Williams.
Let me just write it down. All right, so sir, you were arrested for grand theft of a vehicle and grand theft. It's from July 16th of 2025.
Ok, señor, usted ha sido encausado por un robo de auto y por robo, esto fue del 16 de julio del 25.
It looks like he's out on felony bond. There would be a hold for his open case F23. I'm sorry, he's out on probation. There's a hold for F23-8831.
Usted tiene otro caso de delito mayor que está abierto del año 23.
So I'm going to pass your case to see if your attorney comes into court.
Vamos a pasar el caso a ver si su abogada comparece acá en la corte.
So please have a seat.
Tome asiento.
Next is Devontae Williams. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for 3 counts of shooting, throwing or shooting a deadly missile, and 1 count of criminal mischief. It's from October 6th. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So let me review for probable cause. So he picked up a mortar brick from the front yard and ran after victim's vehicle. He cut up to the vehicle, threw the brick at the car, causing it to land in the rear of the roof. And she goes back to pick up the other 2 people who are waiting for her at the gate. Then he throws another brick through the rear window, causing it to break, smashed from the force of the brick, and its window glass sprayed throughout the interior of the car, landing on both victims and on the child who was at the scene. So I guess he's saying that she tried to strike him with the vehicle and chased him. He threw bricks in self-defense. I guess if it's self-defense, you wouldn't be hitting the rear window with the brick or the roof. You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victims. I don't know if they're all related. State.
They're all marked as domestic.
All right.
But,
You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victims, Chanel Lewis, Taylor Carter, and your child, whose initials are CA. No contact with the alleged victims, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victims through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victims, their homes, school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. And also, in the event there's an open case in dependency court arising from the same set of facts and events as this case, then any and all orders entered in dependency court regarding your contact, visitation, and custody shall supersede or replace this court's order. Do you understand the stay away order?
Yes, ma'am.
So, I don't know, it says 3 counts. I don't mind.
I don't know why it's 3 counts. It only
It should
meant,
be 2.
Well, yeah,
would you split one bond on 2 count?
yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I guess it could be aggravated assault with a deadly weapon as well for one of the counts. You want me to just do that? Let me see.
Judge, Mr. Williams thinks he can afford about an $8,000 bond.
Do you have priors?
Yes.
Old one.
Armed robbery.
2014.
They're not domestic. All right. Right, count 1. Be $5,000. Count 2. I'll split them like this. $4,000 count 1. $1,000 count 2. ROR count 3, and count 4. The criminal mischief is $150. So the total bond is $5,150. Stay away from the victims. You know, you get a lot of issues, especially dealing with the child and the mother. So you have to go to family court or deal with dependency court. Anyway, just stay away until stay away from the child until the stay away order is modified. Okay. Have a good day. Next is George Quintero, page 5. Good morning, sir. Do you speak English?
I do.
Thank you. So you were arrested for 2 cases: possession of a controlled substance called methamphetamine and possession of drug paraphernalia. And the other case is grand theft of a vehicle. It's charged as a first-degree felony. It's an overdue rental. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Is he eligible for pretrial or no?
He's got an open misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor?
Yeah.
It says taken into custody. You want to take him? Okay, fine. Pretrial services, alternate bond. Count 1 is $1,000. Count 2 is $500. That's for the drug case. It was residue. And then the other one, F25 121791, grand theft and 3rd-degree felony. Pretrial services, alternate bond, $2,500. Have a nice day. Next is Antonio Garcia Ruiz, page 5.
He has a hold for immigration.
Thank you.
I think it should be a dwelling.
Yeah, it's a residence.
Spanish interpreter, please.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for burglary. It should be to an unoccupied dwelling and criminal mischief.
Señor, la acusación es por allanamiento a una propiedad ocupada y por fechoría delictuosa.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le voy a asignar los servicios del abogado público en su caso.
Also, you have an immigration hold.
Y usted tiene una detención pendiente de inmigración.
You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, whose initials are AR.
No puede estar cerca de la víctima en ningún momento con las iniciales AR.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima directo o indirecto, en persona, por escrito, por teléfono, terceras personas.
Stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, school, and place of employment at all times.
Tiene que mantenerse alejado a una distancia mínima de 500 pies de la víctima, de donde trabaja, estudia o vive.
And stay away from the victim's residence at 12675 Northwest 6th Street in Miami, Florida.
Tiene que mantenerse alejado de la residencia de la víctima al 12675 Northwest 6 Calle.
Count 1, burglary to the unoccupied, it's burglary to an occupied dwelling. This is at 5:30 in the morning.
Una de las acusaciones es allanamiento de una propiedad ocupada en horas tempranas de la mañana.
That bond will be $10,000.
Son $10,000 de fianza.
And count 2, criminal mischief, is $150.
Y 150 de fianza por la fechoría delictuosa.
Have a nice day.
Tenga buen día.
Next is Keith Ripich. We're on page 5. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for written threats to kill or do bodily injury. I will appoint. Actually, can you afford to hire a private lawyer, sir?
No, ma'am.
Do you own your home?
No, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office for you.
Okay, thank you.
This address is in Venice, Florida. The defendant's got, it's a prior prison sentence. It's older out of Venice. This is for a DUI 3rd, and it looks like he recently had a DUI 4th. Where he was on probation. So it seems like there's a drinking issue.
Sir, you were ordered to stay away from the alleged victim. Your brother, Peter Ripich, no contact with the alleged victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, his home, school, or place of employment at all times, and also do not engage in any criminal activity, do not use or possess illegal drugs, do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. So you understand, no texting, email, third-party contact, any contact whatsoever with your brother will cause you to get arrested. It will be a violation to stay away.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. I'll set a bond. I don't know what you want, state, 5,000.
That's fine.
75, what do you want?
5,000.
$5,000 bond. Have a nice day. Next is Raymond Colquitt. Page 5. I was passing it for an attorney. If there's any lawyers here, and Iris, did you reach Miss Williams? What'd you say? Any luck?
And whenever you're ready, we also have Teresa Williams.
That's who I was looking for, Miss Williams. So I'll call that case next. I'm going to call next Carlos Ravello. Hi, Mr. Colquitt. You were arrested for petty theft, 2 or more convictions, possession of drug drug paraphernalia and drinking in public. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Let's see.
I know it's a $4 drink.
He's a signal, what? 100. That means he's.
Got recent theft conviction, so maybe reduce the bond, but I think a bond's appropriate.
Okay. Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the Walgreens store at 501 Collins Avenue in Miami, Florida. You are not allowed to go to that store. You must stay away from there. The bond on count 1, petty theft, 2 or more convictions.
Judge, Mr. Colquitt does not have funds for a bond. He's requesting to be released on his own recognizance.
I can't, he's a signal 100.
Would you
Not
then
doing that. I'll lower the bond.
Would you consider tap then in the alternative?
Nope. Signal 100. Although, let me see, state. He has recent petty theft convictions, 3 of them from August. What do you want, $150?
That's fine.
$150 bond, count 1. Count 2, I think there's an issue with the drug paraphernalia. I can do an ROR or release outright. Because it just talks about a push rod with
This is residue, and it says consistent with the use of crack.
Oh. You want $1 on that?
That's fine.
$1 for count 2 and count 3, drinking in public. So he took the alcoholic beverage and then is drinking it in public, $150 bond. Good day, sir. Okay, next, let me call up Carlos Ravello. Can the attorney raise her hand on Zoom, please, so we can promote her, or has she been promoted? Miss Williams, are you there? There she is. Got her.
Judge, can you see me?
Nah, you have to accept the promotion, and I can see you. And put on your video.
I apologize, Your Honor. I'm on the bright line this morning. I did not anticipate this hearing.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you. Okay, so we're here. He needs a Spanish interpreter. Your client, Carlos Ravello, is here. He was arrested for a case from July 16th of 2025.
Aquí está, señora, le está informando a la señora abogada que usted está acá como su cliente por un caso del 16 de julio del 25.
The charges are grand theft, a first-degree felony, and grand theft, a third-degree felony.
Tiene 2 robos en mayor cuantía.
Anyway, he's out on probation. I believe there should be a hold for his open probation case.
Debe haber una retención por su caso de probatoria que está abierto.
So this deals with him on the victim trying to ship a vehicle to Cuba, and it had an open title, and they contacted Auto's Premier Finance and met with Mr. Ravello to do this transaction.
Esto fue una transacción donde, según dice el historial, donde se trató de enviar un vehículo a Cuba
So he
con un
paid-
título abierto.
The victim paid him $8,000 cash to transport this vehicle to Cuba.
La víctima le pagó $8,000 en efectivo para transportar este vehículo a Cuba.
So, and he's seen in his office on CCTV counting the cash in front of the victim, and he also was able to prove he had a bank statement showing the withdrawal.
También se verificó esta cantidad de dinero frente de la víctima.
And then on July 27th, so the car was supposed to be shipped on July 16th. And then on July 27th, he was told that the vehicle was stolen from the lot of the Auto's Premier Finance.
Se suponía que el 16 de julio se iba a enviar este automóvil, pero para el 27 de julio él dio una información de que se había robado este carro del lote de los autos.
And then on August 26th, Mr. Ravello met with the victim, returned $5,000 cash to the victim, and told him he sold his vehicle.
Después, el 25 de agosto, se entrevistó con la víctima y le entregó $5,000, pero dijo que había vendido el carro.
So that's what's going on. It's not a first-degree grand theft. I think it's a third-degree grand theft of the vehicle, and then there's grand theft of the cash.
Thank you,
Creo
Your Honor.
que hay robo de tercer grado de vehículo y de efectivo.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Yosvani Leva Cabrera.
Tiene que mantenerse alejado de Josvani Leva Barrera, que es
No
la
contact
presupuesta
with the
víctima.
victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
Tiene que mantenerse alejado de la presunta víctima en persona, directo o indirectamente, por escrito, por teléfono, terceras personas.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, his home, school, and place of employment at all times.
Y en todo momento tiene que estar a un mínimo de distancia de 500 pies de donde la víctima vive, estudia o trabaja.
All right, so he has the hold to see Judge Hirsch tomorrow. I'll set a bond. I'll do,
Tiene,
Your Honor, would it be possible for him to print in front of Judge Hirsch on Thursday instead? I am out of town tomorrow.
I can't do that. What I would suggest is call Judge Hirsch and tell him what's going on, and maybe he'll reset it for the next day. I'll split the
Eso.
bonds, 1,500 count one and 1,000 count two, because he gave some of the money back. I'll lower the bond.
Tiene fianza por la primera acusación de 1,500 y la segunda $1,000.
All right. Have a nice day.
Tenga
Thank you,
buen
Ms.
día.
Williams.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sure, you have a
Thank
good
you, Your
lawyer.
Honor.
Listen to what she tells you. Thank you.
Señor, escucha lo que su abogada le va a decir.
Next is Paris Dunkley, page 6. Stretching a second. Good morning, Mr. Dunkley. Sir, you were arrested for possession with intent to sell cocaine and possession of cocaine. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Just give me a moment to review it for probable cause.
No objection to splitting the bond.
All right, so there's probable cause for the charges. Count one will be $5,000 bond for sale, possession with intent to sell cocaine. Count two, possession of cocaine, $2,500. I split the bonds. Have a nice day. You know, just so you know, when I used to practice law here many years ago, those judges would never split the bonds. They'd stack the bonds. Okay, next case is Charles King, page 6. Good morning, Mr. King. You were arrested for grand theft. It's from October 6th. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So this is over, it looks like a Ross Dress for Less. No, it's targeted, sorry. You're stealing from Target.
There goes $1,200 of the items requesting a bond.
Judge, Mr. King does not have funds for a bond, but you're under consider any program for
Let
him.
me look at his priors.
So Judge,
Lot of
she's
money.
got, it looks like he was released in prison in 2020.
He doesn't have a lot of priors.
So he was released from prison in 2020.
2009 case.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the Target store at 3401 North Miami Avenue in Miami, Florida. You are not allowed to go to that store and you must stay away from there, sir. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that's fine. I'll set a bond. Pretrial alternate 25. Is he eligible or no? Are you homeless, sir?
I'm homeless, but my mom, I have a resident with my mom.
I'll give him tap. Didn't we see the co-defendant earlier? No.
Not
I have
yet.
my mom, and you know, I have phone number and everything like that.
I'll give him tap. Tap alternate bond, $2,500. Dead in trouble, sir. You get rearrested for a new charge. You're gonna be locked up in jail until the trial, and you can be facing a lot of prison time if you're found guilty as well.
I'm not getting no more.
So arraignment date is October 6th. I need it at 9 a.m. What's the courtroom, please? November 6th. What's November 6th? What's the courtroom, please? 7-4. Courtroom 4-8. That's for tap. Richard Hurst. All right. November 6th.
I have Judge Hernandez.
You looking at the right one for Charles King? Sorry, our bad. You got a tap one for Mr. Charles King? I'm sorry, what's the courtroom then? Courtroom 2A. Thank you, Ms. Next we have is Charles Bridgman. We're on page 7. Good morning, Mr. Bridgman. You were arrested for strong arm robbery and battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charge. I don't know if there's a victim here. If so, if Johnson is here, Ms. Jackson is here. Please raise your hand on Zoom and we'll promote you. Sir, I'm entering a stay away order from the alleged victim, Alicia Jackson. No contact with the alleged victim, Alicia Jackson, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means, and you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. Do you have to go to her home to collect any of your personal belongings?
Yep.
You may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. You understand the stay away order, sir? Okay. Does he have any, is this all his priors, or his priors out of county or out of state?
I think that's it.
Would you consider a program for him, Judge? He does not have funds for the bond.
You should have been charged with criminal mischief if you smashed your phone on the ground, but yeah, I would. All right. Pretrial alternate bond. Count 1 will be $6,500. Count 2 is $1,000 with a stay away order from the victim, sir. I'll order him in. That's fine. He has it based on his lack of prior contacts with the system. Next, Ismael Figueredo Valdez, page 7, is on probation, hold for F24 24657A. Good morning. Huh? Oh, it is. Good morning, sir. Do you speak English? Spanish, please. Sir, you were arrested for grand theft and fleeing and eluding a police officer. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Señor, la acusación es por robo, hurto mayor cuantía y por huir de policía.
So you're out on probation. There's a hold for you to see the division judge tomorrow for your open felony case. Your open felony probation case.
Usted tiene un caso de delito mayor que está abierto en probatoria, o sea, en libertad vigilada. Mañana va a ver al juez de esa sección.
All right, so he's observed pedaling away quite quickly and with being chased by the victim who wants his $1,800 bicycle back.
Se le vio que usted estaba mendigando y salió corriendo con la víctima que le iba atrás para obtener una bicicleta que le había llevado de $1,800.
There's probable cause for the charge.
Hay causa probable para este caso.
I'm setting a bond. It's going to be grand theft is $2,500, and count 2 fleeing and eluding the police officer is $2,500.
Tiene dos fianzas, una por la de el robo mayor cantidad de 2.500 y por evitar y huir de policía $2.500.
Have a nice day.
Tenga buen día.
Next on page 8, Patrick McGee. Is it bond out or no?
Yes.
Thank you. I'll get another. Make it 2 acre. Kishan Lee.
We're gonna pass Mr. Lee for a moment.
Okay. Then there's Hughes Eduardo.
Edward.
Spanish.
No.
Pardon me, is that the way your name is?
Edward. Edward French.
Edwards?
Edward.
Edward. That's your last name.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
1 second.
Sure.
Mr. Edward, you were arrested for 1 count of organized fraud, 1 count of grand theft, a second-degree felony, 2 counts of obtaining a vehicle by trick, 1 count of obtaining credit for property or by false statement. Sir, can you afford to hire a lawyer?
Yes, I will.
Would you like me to reset this case for you to get a private lawyer, or do you want to proceed now without a lawyer and I'll send a
I want
bond?
to post it for now.
All right, let me review for probable cause. We saw one of the co-defendants earlier.
So he got a loan for $61,000 for a phantom vehicle.
So there's probable cause for the charges. I'll set a bond. Count 1 and 2, I'll split. You can't be convicted of both grand theft and organized fraud. I guess the total bond should be what, 15,000? Let me see, what bond do you want total? Does he have any priors out of Broward?
So there was, hold on 1 second, I thought there was, right, prior federal conviction that was from, looks like 04 maybe.
That's 20 years ago, 22 years ago.
Why does he have 2 counts of obtaining a vehicle by trick? There's 2. Oh, I guess, what is that, for the loan and then the car, the phantom car?
I'm not sure.
Oh, no, it's a Suburban, Miss F, why is he have?
I'm not sure about the 2, Judge.
All right, count 1 will be $10,000 for organized fraud. Count 2, obtaining a vehicle, I'm sorry, count 2 is grand theft will be 5,000. Count 3, obtaining a vehicle by trick is $2,500, and count 4, ROR. Count 5, obtaining credit by false statement, $500. Your total bond then is $18,000. Do you have money to post the bond? I mean, I'm low,
Yes.
little, there's no priors. State and paid.
I think the bond's appropriate, Judge. He doesn't seem as involved as Mr.
Right. That's why I'm-
Rodriguez. Maybe don't put a nebby on him.
I'm
But
not doing a nebby. I'll do count 1 for him at $7,500. 7,500 count 1, 5,000 count 2, 2,500 count 3, and ROR 4 and 500 count 5. So that total bond is I think it's 15,500. Have a nice day.
Thank you. No.
Next, Eric Cerezo.
Bond that out.
Thank you.
Spanish interpreter next, please.
All right, now we have Alexis Fonseca. Good morning.
Good morning.
So you were arrested for organized fraud, less than $50,000. It's a second-degree felony. Grand
Sí.
theft, a second-degree felony, obtaining a vehicle by trick, and obtaining property or credit by false statement.
Este señor tiene unas acusaciones de fraude organizado, menos de $50,000, tiene o que obtuvo un carro mediante engaño, también propiedad mediante engaño.
Sir, can you afford to hire a lawyer?
¿Usted puede pagar un abogado?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you have any money to hire a private lawyer, sir?
¿Usted tiene dinero para contratar un abogado privado?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you want me to reset this case to give you an opportunity to have a lawyer be present in court with you for this case today? Or do you want to waive a lawyer's presence and have me set a bond now so you can get out of jail quicker?
Ok. ¿Quiere usted que yo le extienda este caso para que usted hable con el abogado hoy y venga aquí a corte o quiere, no le importa que el abogado no esté, renunciar al abogado y usted obtener una fianza?
Sí, una fianza.
I would like a bond.
Okay, let me review.
Vamos a revisar.
So he was arrested, I think, at the credit union trying to get a $30,000
Loan
loan.
for this Mercedes. Okay.
Okay. Aparentemente esto tiene que ver con obtener un préstamo de $30,000.
I'll split the bonds like I did for the last gentleman. So there's probable cause for the charges.
Hay causa probable para estas acusaciones.
Count one, organized fraud will be what did I do for last? $7,500. Count two, grand theft, the second degree felony, that will be $2,500. Count three, obtaining a vehicle by trick is $2,500. Count four, obtaining property by false or credit by false statement, $500.
What was the fourth, Your Honor? 500?
$500.
500. Thank you. Ok, señor, tiene 4 fianzas. Tiene la fianza primera por lo de fraude, 7,500, por 2,500 por robo en mayor cuantía, 2,500 por obtener un vehículo con engaño y $500 por pretensión para obtener propiedad.
Okay, that's it. Have a nice day.
Tenga buen día.
Next is Oscar.
Should we have Mr. Lee now?
What?
You ready with Mr. Lee? Yes. Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee, you were arrested for grand theft. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause. He's stealing his friend basket full of merchandise from Target. It was over, what, $1,200? What was it? $1,201. So
He was released from prison in 22. Looks like
Sir,
I
you were ordered to stay away from the Target store at 3401 North Miami Avenue in Miami, Florida. You are not allowed to go to that store, and you must stay away from there. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Yes, what does he have? A lot of priors.
Yeah, right.
Going
He was
back to the
released from
90s.
prison in 22.
Your bond's
Would
$2,500.
you consider the TAP program?
No.
Judge?
No.
He's
Please,
currently
ma'am.
homeless.
I'm on it, bro.
I don't care. He has priors going back to the 90s, 3 pages of convictions, for 4 pages, excuse me. Post the bond or see the division judge. Good day, sir. Next case is Oscar Domingo. Good morning, sir. Do you speak English? Habla inglés?
Spanish, please.
Yes.
Spanish. Sir, you were arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Señor, usted está acusado de agresión con agravantes y agresión. Debo imponer el abogado público para que le defienda.
So first he grabbed a broomstick. He's drinking and he grabs a broomstick and strikes the victim's or their cat with the broomstick.
Usted estaba tomado y tomó una escoba para agredir a la víctima.
The victim tried to intervene and protect the cat, and he said, "I'm going to hit you with the broomstick," if she didn't move away from the cat.
le iba a dar al gato. La víctima intervino para prevenir esto.
And he grabbed her by the shirt, pushed her away so he can continue striking the cat.
Y la agarró por la camisa y continuó tratándose de darle al gato.
He says nothing happened. He was only trying to play with the cat when the cat became aggressive and scratched him.
Dice que nada pasó. Usted dice porque el gato se puso agresivo y que lo que quería era jugar con él.
I don't know. Is that an aggravated assault?
Judge, I'd ask you for no probable cause for aggravated assault. It looks like a conditional threat, Judge, at best.
It sounds like animal abuse
Me suena como un abuso de animales este
and
caso
battery.
y una agresión.
See?
I think there's enough. I mean, he threatened to hit her with a broomstick.
They don't describe the broomstick. They don't say if it's a big broomstick, a little broomstick. They don't indicate that he raised it up to her. And
No,
basically,
Lo que se indica era
don't, if you're not gonna move away, then I'll hit you, but
un pequeño palo de escoba que utilizó usted para
It's like a
tratar de
conditional
dar.
correct.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Maribel Bamaca.
Tiene que mantenerse alejado de la presunta víctima Maribel Hamaca.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, through third parties.
Tiene que mantenerse alejado de la presunta víctima directa o indirectamente, en persona, por escrito, por teléfono, por terceras personas.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima a través de las redes sociales o de cuestiones electrónicas.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school, and place of employment at all times.
Y mantenerse alejado de la víctima a un mínimo de 500 pies de distancia donde viva, trabaja o estudia.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
No puede estar envuelto en problemas de delitos y tampoco usar drogas ilegales.
Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court.
No puede tener en su poder armas de fuego ni municiones. Si las tiene, tiene que entregarlas inmediatamente a la estación de policía más cercana, donde le darán un recibo que tiene que presentar en la corte. También si tiene cualquier permiso para portar armas.
You may return to the victim's residence. You're gonna have to find somewhere else to live, so you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Usted tiene que buscar otro lugar donde vivir porque no puede donde vive la víctima. Si tiene que regresar a recoger pertenencias, tiene 48 horas para ir acompañado de un oficial de policía.
You must be accompanied by a police officer
Tiene que ser acompañado de un policía
so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business related paperwork, and work tools.
para recoger solamente cuestiones personales como ropa, medicamentos o herramientas de trabajo.
If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested.
Si usted va a la casa de la víctima sin la compañía de un policía y se queda ahí, va a ser arrestado.
Do you understand the stay away?
¿Entiende la orden de alejamiento?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, so state, what do you want to find probable cause for? Animal cruelty, count one?
Or maybe an attempt on the aggravated
Attempted
assault.
aggravated assault, that's fine. Count one is attempted aggravated assault.
La acusación número 1 es intento de agresión, de infundir miedo con agresión.
The $2,500 bond, count two battery, is $1,000.
Tiene por ello una fianza de $2,500. Por la acusación número 2, que es una agresión, son $1,000.
Sir, do you have somewhere else you can stay that's not with the victim?
¿Usted tiene otro lugar donde quedarse que no sea con la víctima?
Sí.
Yes.
You have an objection to pretrial. How long have you lived here in Miami, sir?
¿Cuánto tiempo lleva viviendo en Miami, señor?
Miami,
Homestead.
En Homestead.
6 meses.
6 months.
Where'd you live before
In
that?
Palm Beach, I think.
¿Y dónde vivía anteriormente?
West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach.
How long were you living in West Palm Beach for?
¿Cuánto tiempo vivió en West Palm Beach?
como 20 años.
Like 20 years.
Does he have any priors, Steve?
I mean, he's been arrested for DV and for, it looks like DUI before.
Stop drinking. That's the problem. That's the root of all your problems is your excessive drinking. Stop drinking
señor.
alcohol and then you'll have problems with the ladies.
La raíz de su problema es que usted toma demasiado. Tiene que mantener, tiene que dejar de tomar alcohol. Ese es el problema que tiene, porque tiene antecedentes usted de manejar embriagado también y violencia doméstica.
Try going to, they have Alcoholics Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous, AA or NA at various schools or churches. You can get some help.
Busque ayuda en alguna escuela o iglesia que provea los servicios de los alcohólicos anónimos o los narcóticos anónimos.
Anyway, I'm making a free trial with an alternate bond, $2,500, count 1, 1,000, count 2. Have a nice day.
Ya sabe que tiene fianza 2.500 por la acusación número 1 y 1.000 por la número 2.
Okay, next case, Dominic Damon. All domestics here. This is like domestic violence court. Okay. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for battery by strangulation, false imprisonment, and assault. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. We have a victim here, so let's promote her. Thank you, ma'am. Are you currently living with Miss Celestin? Sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, she's here. This is an incident from August 11th. Miss Celestin, if you can unmute and put on your video, I can swear you in. Hello. Hi,
Hello.
ma'am. And to be sworn, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you are going to give in this proceeding will be the truth? If so, state I do.
I do.
Thank you. You can put your hand down. Please tell me your name.
Charita Celestine.
Miss Celestine, are you afraid of Mr. Damon?
I'm afraid what he can do to my things.
Are you afraid of him now? Do you want a stay away order?
Yes, I want the stay away order.
Oh, are you living with him now?
No.
This happened in August. So you want a stay away order?
Yeah, I want the stay away order, but I do not want to press charges.
State, any questions?
No questions, but ma'am, if the case gets dismissed, you won't have the stay away order. Something to think about. The stay away order is only valid as long as the case is open.
Does he have to go to your home to collect any personal belongings?
No.
Miss Courtney, any questions?
Ms. Celestine, typed in the chat that you did not want to pursue charges. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so sir, I'm sorry, sir, I am entering a stay away order from the alleged victim, Charita Celestin. You have no contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. Do you understand the stay away order, sir? You can't have any contact with the victim while this case is pending.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, so I'm setting a bond. There's probable cause for everything. Count 1, battery by strangulation. I can split one in 3 if you like. You want me to split them all? It's from August. Count 1 will be $3,500. Count 2 is $1,000, and count 3 will be $500. Your
Good.
total, what?
Mr. Damon does not have funds for bond, but he does have another place he could stay. Would you consider house arrest as an alternate?
I have no problem with house arrest. State, do you have an objection?
House arrest is okay.
House arrest with a GPS monitor. Those are alternate bonds, $3,500, $1,500. It will be level 3 house arrest. And did you want me to give him a curfew? I don't know. Ma'am,
He's,
coming
yeah, he's
around.
got prior prison sentences, violent offenses, requesting the curfew.
Curfew or no?
Yes.
Curfew from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. But you can get out of jail for free. Have a nice day. Thank you for coming in, ma'am. Good luck to you. Next, we have another domestic case, Gustavo Acha. We're on page 11. No, yeah, page 11. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for battery on a person age 65 or older. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. English is good?
Yes.
So his father is the victim, but it doesn't have his age.
Right.
Sir, you, do you have to go to your father's home to collect any personal belongings?
My father's homeless, so he doesn't have a place. I was staying in the area with him.
Sir, no contact with your father, the alleged victim, Gustavo Acha, no contact with your father, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, his home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and follow receipt with the court. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there's probable cause for battery. It's a first-degree misdemeanor. So your bond is $1,000. Have a nice day, sir. Next is Ricardo Gonzalez on page 11.
Bonded out.
Thank you. Page 12, Jose Arias Reyes.
He has a hold for immigration.
Spanish, please.
Good morning, sir. Spanish interpreter.
Yeah.
Sir, you were arrested pursuant to an arrest warrant. I don't have a copy of it.
Ok, señor, vamos a ver cuál es el arresto.
Okay, we have to pass the case for a moment to get a copy of the arrest warrant. Ms.
Vamos a pasarlo un momentito para buscar la orden de
Pass it
arresto.
for a moment. Thank you. Have a seat, please.
Tome
Page
asiento.
12, Eduardo Iglesia.
Judge, any issues with getting the warrant? I have a copy.
No, he's just going upstairs to get
Okay.
it and file.
All
He
right.
just got it. It's no worries. Eric will be right back. Okay. Eduardo Iglesia, page 12. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for possession of cocaine, attempted tampering with evidence, and possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Set a pipe with cocaine residue and 3 loose pieces of crack. There's probable cause for count 1. Let's see. I guess because then we found it broken. I'm not sure about the tampering. I don't see PC for that. Sage, you have an objection to tap?
He just did 364
When?
last year. I can see when he got out.
All right, that's fine. Tap all, I'm giving him tap. Tap alternate bond. Count 1 will be $2,500. Count 2 is $1. Count 3 is $500. You have to come to court for your arraignment on November 6th at 9 a.m. courtroom 22. Judge Gonzalez Marquez. Have a good day. Next, Anthony Torres, page 12.
He has a hold for immigration.
Good morning, sir. Do you need a Spanish interpreter?
Spanish, please.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for uttering a forged instrument or check and grand theft, conspiracy for grand theft in this second degree felony.
Ok, señor, la acusación es por procesar o tratar de procesar un instrumento como un cheque falso por robo en mayor cuantía. Son de segundo grado, son delitos de segundo grado que tiene
So
usted.
there's probable cause for uttering a forged check and grand theft, a third degree felony.
Por el robo en mayor cuantía de tercer grado hay causa probable y también por lo de el cheque falso tiene
So,
causa
sir, you have an
probable.
immigration hold as well.
También tiene una detención de inmigración pendiente.
Bonds on counts 1 and 2 are going to be $2,500 each for a total bond of $5,000. Have a nice day.
Tiene un total entre estos dos cargos de $5,000 para fianza.
Next, Luden Rivera. Another domestic case. Is that the 25th one today? Page 13. Good morning, sir. Do you speak English?
Yes, I speak English.
So you were arrested for felony battery. I will appoint a public defender's office for you.
The victim had a chipped tooth.
There's probable cause for the charge.
So this dates back to December. Does he still live with his parents?
Still living with your parents?
No, I the step parent no more.
You're not? You're ordered to stay away from Marco Ruiz. Was that your stepson?
Dad or ex-stepdad, I don't know.
Right. So no contact with the alleged victim, Marco Ruiz, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim's home and school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes, I understand.
I thank you. I'll live in pretrial services with an alternate bond of from December of last year, alternate bond of $3,000. Have a nice day. Let me recall the gentleman I passed, Jose Arias Reyes. I have a copy of his warrant.
Yeah, it's a whole immigration.
Good morning, sir. So you were arrested for pursuant to an arrest warrant charging with filing false or misleading workers' compensation insurance and grand theft. Spanish, please.
Señor, la acusación es por tratar de colectar de workers' compensation erróneamente o falsamente.
Sir, can you afford to hire a lawyer?
¿Usted puede pagar un abogado?
Sí, o sea,
Yes.
So make sure to hire a lawyer. Where do you live? What state is it?
¿En qué estado vive usted?
en el estado de Florida.
¿En el estado de?
Florida. O sea, vivo en
Florida.
Homestead, Florida.
Homestead.
Florida.
It's not it says it gives an address of false church.
Ese es un ID. Al no tener papeles legales, tomé la decisión de ir a Virginia a sacar una licencia.
That's an idea that I have. I decided to go to Virginia to get some documentation.
What's your address where you live now?
¿Cuál es su dirección donde usted vive
Get
actualmente?
your notices for
A
court.
25874 Southwest
Ajá.
144 Course, Homestead, Florida 33032.
032.
Sí,
Le repito. Your Honor, I'm going to confirm the address. 25874 Southwest 144 Court en Homestead 33032.
es correcto.
That's correct. Okay, it's 25874 South
258.
Southwest 144th Court in Homestead 33032.
Thank you. All right, so I don't know what bond you want. They
Said standard, maybe split the two bonds, 7,500 each.
La señora abogada fiscal está
all right,
pidiendo unos $500.
$7,500. I'll do no, $7,500 bond each count.
Cada una de las acusaciones son $7,500.
Have a good day.
Tenga buen día.
Next, Roberto Reyes.
Spanish, please.
Good morning, Mr. Reyes. You were arrested for fraudulent use of personal identification, charges of first-degree felony, grand theft of first-degree felony, and uttering forged instruments of third-degree felony.
Señor tiene 3 acusaciones, uno por usar una identificación fraudulenta, robo en mayor cuantía y también por tratar de canjear un instrumento, sea un cheque falso.
Well, this goes back to people buying vehicles. We saw the ladies buying vehicles with identifications and credit of people who have died.
Esto se relaciona con personas que ya han fallecido y están usando estas identificaciones para comprar vehículos.
Sir, can you afford to hire a private lawyer?
¿Usted puede contratar a un abogado privado?
Es mi primera vez.
Hable en el micrófono. ¿Tiene dinero para un abogado privado?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you want me to reset the case for you to be able to have a lawyer present in court with you, or do you want to waive the lawyer's presence so you can bond out quicker?
¿Quiere que yo extienda el caso para que usted pueda llamar al abogado y esté presente la próxima vez acá en corte? ¿O renuncia al hecho de tener al abogado aquí en corte y ver si puede salir bajo fianza?
Ver si puedo salir bajo fianza.
I want to see if I can get out on bond.
All right. Let me review for probable cause.
Vamos a revisar el parte policial.
I think he went to a tow yard to get a vehicle that was purchased using fraudulent means.
Se estima aquí que usted estuvo en un área donde mantiene los carros que se han remolcado para obtener uno fraudulentamente.
No entiendo.
I don't understand.
So, Mr. Reyes, it says somebody gave Mr. Reyes permission. And Mr. Reyes is from around the clock towing he went to go retrieve a vehicle.
Usted fue al lugar donde se remolcan autos.
Correcto, fui a hacer un tow.
I went to do a towing.
Right, he was the tow driver picking up one of these fraudulently purchased vehicles.
Sí, usted fue a recoger uno de estos autos que se compraron aparentemente fraudulentamente.
Fui a hacer un tow.
So don't talk about
Oh, no me hable de los hechos del caso.
Corrections, he doesn't have any immigration issue? Nothing on the jail card?
No.
No tiene usted ninguna detención de migración por el momento.
No.
So he says the day before he towed this vehicle, he was requested by the co-defendant to send her a copy of his identification card so that fraudulent paperwork can be created to release the vehicle from another tow company. And he never went for a notary. He said he's new to the tow business, didn't know about the laws pertaining to towing a vehicle. Looks like he got scammed by them too. You can interpret? No.
I couldn't hear you, Your Honor.
You can hear me. I'm speaking.
It was very low,
I
very
said
low.
it looks like he provided his information to the co-defendant, and there was a notary who prepared paperwork and he wasn't present.
Aparentemente, la señora jueza dice que aquí en el parte policial está diciendo que usted le dio información al coacusado y también hay un notario que falsamente tomó notarización de esto.
You said you can afford to hire a lawyer?
¿Usted dice que usted puede contratar a un abogado?
Sí.
Yes.
How long have you lived in Miami?
¿Cuánto tiempo lleva viviendo en Miami?
Cerca de 4 años.
Close to 4 years.
They want a bond or you have an objection to
Requesting a bond, I'm looking at FCIC and NCICs, and I think he may have some immigration issues.
Estoy mirando acá, dice la fiscal, y es posible que usted tenga alguna cuestión con inmigración.
All right, I'm gonna set a bond as follows. Count one, fraudulent use of the personal identification will be $1,000. Count two, grand theft with the vehicle will be, are you okay with $2,500?
Okay, Judge.
$2,500, count two, and count three, the uttering of forged instrument, I'll set that at $1,500.
Ok, señor, tiene 3 fianzas. Tiene por la primera por lo de la identificación $1,000, por el robo mayor cuantía 2,500 y por la tercera que sería por el instrumento falso 1,500.
Have a nice day.
Tenga buen día.
Your total bond's $5,000.
En total son $5,000 de fianza que tiene.
All right, now we have Joel Mendoza Fleitas, page 13.
Bonded out.
Thank you. Bond out. Didier Vasquez. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for a violation of the Florida litter law. Does he need an interpreter?
Yes.
Spanish, please. Violation
señor,
of
esto es
Florida
una
litter
violación.
law, nuisance, injurious to health, and disregard for the environment. Reckless disregard for the environment.
Señor, la acusación es por violar una orden de botar basura donde puede dañar el medio ambiente y causar incomodidad por botar esta basura en lugares prohibidos.
Right. I will appoint the public defender's office for you, and there's probable cause for all of the counts, the charges.
Le voy a poner los servicios del abogado público. Hay una causa probable en su caso.
I would ask for 2, Judge.
State, you have an objection?
He's got a different criminal history than the co-defendants. He was released from prison last year. State's requesting a bond.
La fiscal está pidiendo fianza.
Just tap out of the system and finding him a clean shelter could be.
Then you can go visit the division judge. Is it signal what? Signal 100, released from prison last year. I'm setting a bond.
Estoy imponiendo una fianza.
$2,500, count one for violation of the Florida litter law. Count two, nuisance injurious to health is $150. Count three, reckless disregard for the environment is $150.
Ok, señor, tiene fianza por violar esta ley de basura, son $2,500. por botar una basura sin tener preocupación de el medio ambiente, son 150, y también por causar estragos con el botar esta basura, $150.
Have a good day, sir. Yes.
Tenga buen día.
Herman Morales Rojas is next on page 14. He's on probation, hold for F 25-13483. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested. It says burglary to an occupied dwelling and petty theft. Two or more convictions. I will appoint the public defender's office for you, so.
Is it a trespass?
Should be trespass.
Trespass. He stole several items from Publix, including 3 trays of meat. He left the store without paying. He was positively identified. He has prior convictions. So count 1 is trespass. He was trespassed from the store on June 27th, and I guess he keeps going back. So, sir, stay away from the Publix supermarket at, is there a stay away order form? Stay away from Publix at 12800 Biscayne Boulevard in North Miami, Florida. You are not allowed to go to that store, and you must stay away from there, sir. So count 1, trespass, is $500 bond. Count 2, petty theft, 2 or more convictions is $2,500. Have a nice day. Next, Christopher Williams, page 14. Hi, Mr. Williams. You were arrested for possession of cocaine. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause. How long have you lived in Miami for?
My whole life.
All right, and you got an address where you live?
Yes.
Pretrial services, alternate bond, $2,500. Have a nice day, sir. And you may be eligible for the drug court program. That's something you should discuss with your lawyer. It's a way to receive drug counseling and possibly have these charges dismissed. Have a nice day. Next is Renee Saria. We're on page 14. Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Spanish. You were arrested for an attempted aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Esto es intento de difundir miedos con un arma mortífera.
So I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le voy a asignar el abogado público para que le defienda.
It's not an attempt. It's probable cause for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Hay una causa probable de infundir miedo con agravantes con un arma mortífera.
You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victims, whose initials are MS and SC.
Tiene que estar alejados de las presuntas víctimas, que las iniciales son MSMT.
No contact with the victims either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con las presuntas víctimas directo o indirectamente por teléfono, por escrito, por terceras personas o en persona usted.
Stay at least 500 feet away from the victims, their home, school, and place of employment at all times.
Tiene que mantenerse alejado un mínimo de 500 pies de distancia de las víctimas donde viven, trabajan o estudian.
And stay away from Bayfront Park at 301 Biscayne Boulevard in Miami, Florida.
Y mantenerse alejado del Bayfront Park en el 301 Biscayne Boulevard.
I'm setting a bond. It's going to be $5,000.
Voy a imponer una fianza de $5,000.
He also should have been charged of possession of a weapon by a convicted felon, but he wasn't.
También había una acusación, pero no se efectuó de posesión de armas por un convicto.
Next case, Leandra Cabrera, Aragolan, does he have hospital benefits?
Yes, he does. I sent you an order. He's card only.
I saw it. A custody release to Southern Winds Hospital. Alternate bond, count 1 is $7,500 and count 2. There's probable cause for that, $7,500. Order to follow. Now James Williams. Hi, Mr. Williams. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for burglary to an occupied conveyance. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
So the victim's vehicle was involved in a rollover crash and the defendant steals stuff from the glove box. Initially, they thought a gun was stolen, but then it talks about a gun found, I guess, in the glove compartment.
Here's a signal 400. And you had the victim's information. There's probable cause for the charges. It's not, is it occupied or
Yeah,
unoccupied?
the guy was involved in the accident. I think he.
All right. What bond do you want? 75?
Standard.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from SP, the alleged victim. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. And stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, his home, school, and place of employment. Your bond $7,500. Have a good day.
What was the bond?
$7,500. It's an occupied burglary. A second-degree felony. Freddie Gonzalez Perez is next.
He refused for it.
He refused? There's probable cause. You want to read it?
If he refuses, yes, we'll waive his presence.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence, bond is $2,500. Next, Norman Wright, page 18.
Refused.
He refused.
We'll waive his presence.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. There's probable cause. Anyway, it's a $2,500 bond. Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence.
I'm sorry, you said 2,500?
2,500, yes.
Ms. F, do you have the name of the alleged victim?
Dylan Hershey. Oh, I'm sorry, Hersey, Hersey.
Thank you.
Then we have Ronell Perez.
Refused for it.
We can wait.
So appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. Let me review it.
Ms. F, do you have the first name for Valen?
I think they're the listed co-defendants, no?
Oh, no, you're right. They are.
I don't know. I'm sitting his at $1,000. It's weird. He'd like to join the fight act or something. Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence, $1,000 bond for him. You see, was a refusal?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. That's it. We're done. See y'all 1:30. Thank you.
Thank you.
Eric, call corrections, please.
You said 1:30, Your Honor?
30. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We
You're
can
welcome.
hear
Have a
you.
great lunch.
Great.
Recording stop.
Baseball.
Ready to start? Maybe. Oh, we can swear him in until the clerk arrives. Wendy?
Orlando's right there.
Hello, we're ready to start, I think. Why didn't you just let him out in the ocean?
Yeah.
Set him free. Really? Oh.
Yeah. We have a lot.
Eric's not the clerk, I think it's Ashley. Hello. How many pages? Okay, good. Yes. Hi, see ya.
I don't think I'm gonna do anything. Wait till Thursday. I'm not sure yet. I'll let you know.
We're ready. Thank you.
Recording in progress.
We have somebody on Luis Gonzalez. Madame. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Your felony hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome. I am Judge Mindy GLAZER. I will be presiding today. I need everybody to please stand up. Raise your right hand. Sworn in.
All right, right hand. Do you swear to find testimony about the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, said? Everybody say I do.
No. Thank you. Please be seated. Is there an interpreter here? If so, can you raise your hands on Zoom? I don't see one. I guess they're not here yet. If there's anybody, also the video has been played to all defendants. If there's anybody, I said that, but wait, we're gonna start. When the interpreter arrives, we'll swear in. Can the attorneys announce, please state?
Nessa F on behalf of the state.
Good afternoon. Of your voice is back to being low.
Good afternoon, Judge Assistant Public Defender Julia Rai.
Good afternoon. So we're gonna get started. America Gonzalez. I don't know if you have an officer here, but I think she needs an interpreter.
I do have an officer present.
¿Dónde está la intérprete? Who's the officer?
Perez.
And Judge, she does speak Spanish.
Yeah, I need to pass it. Siéntate un momento, por favor. Necesito un intérprete para usted. Okay, I'll pass it. Then we have Mary Bryant. Mary Bryant. Okay, I'll do this. Okay, want this one too?
This one.
Hello, Ms. Bryant. Good afternoon. You were arrested for possession of cocaine and possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Pre-trial is good.
Okay, pretrial services, alternate bond, there's probable cause. $2,500 count one, $500 count two. Have a nice day, ma'am. Who's the gentleman on Zoom?
Number
Number
20, Gonzalez Madan Luis.
Do you want to call over for an interpreter? Oh, thank you, Renee. Then we have Lizandra De Jesus. Does she speak English?
She's a bonder.
Oh, wonderful. That's a wonderful way to start the afternoon. Then there's Amaya Rodriguez. Hello, ma'am. English good for you?
Yes, Judge.
Great. So hello, ma'am. You were arrested for one count of conspiracy to commit armed burglary and grand theft of a firearm. You're also out on felony bonds. I don't know if there should be a hold. It may have been around the same time. You're gonna have to run it. 1 second, let me review. All right, so victim goes home, brings his friend, who's the defendant. He falls asleep next to her. He wakes up. She's gone along with his cell phone, some cash, and 3 firearms. I don't know. I don't think that's a burglary.
So Judge, here's the situation. I did speak to the detective. I'm not sure if the detective is logged on. If so, detective, can you please raise your hand? It was incorrectly booked as a conspiracy. It should be a completed armed burglary because the defendant left the house and then came back without permission and stole the items, including the gun. So I can try and get the detective to log on to explain it to the court.
You don't need, I see it right here.
Right. Okay, I see that. If your Honor has questions, the detective is here.
Judge, it's not clear based off the arrest form if she had permission to be there or not. We would ask you to find probable cause for theft, not burglary. This is a friend who she went home with.
Okay, so let's bring in the officer. We'll have her.
So it looks like she initially did have permission to be there because she went home with the victim, but she didn't have permission when she re-entered as the victim was asleep and stole the items, including the gun.
But then the victim goes back to the police with the defendant.
Because she's claiming, right, because she's claiming to be a victim. So detective, I'm going to promote you to a panelist. If we could swear in the detective. So Judge, the detective is here.
Detective, raise your right hand and be sworn, please. Do you swear, right hand, do you swear or affirm the testimony you are going to give in this proceeding will be the truth? If so, state I do.
Yes, I do, ma'am.
All right, please tell me your name.
I am Detective Biddy Navarro with the City of Miami Police Department.
Thank you. Go ahead, state.
So Judge, the state's asking that Your Honor find probable cause on the armed burglary.
You have your officer here.
Right, so Detective, did the defendant have permission to go back into the victim's home and take the items?
That's negative. She was initially invited to the home to spend some time with the victim. He fell asleep. She leaves to go smoke with some other friends. And then based on the defendant's statement, what in the car smoking, they asked her if she was able to go back to the apartment and steal the weapons. And she said, yes, I will have to do it right now. She did not have permission to return. She was only invited to spend time with the victim initially.
How much time passed between her going out to smoke with her friends and going back in to steal the weapons?
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure the amount of time because she wasn't very clear on her statement. She changed her story more than 4 times. So she didn't have like an exact time frame from where she left initially the apartment and when she returned.
Where was the victim when she was there stealing the firearms?
He was sleeping.
Thank you.
Right, and what did the Ring camera show?
It shows her when she returning to the apartment without authorization. It showed her approaching the Ring camera with her sweater, trying to cover the camera, which it caught her face still. Go inside the apartment and then later on exiting the victim's apartment with a what it seems like a hamper. Later on, she stated that she picked up the weapons and put it in the book bag, and the long weapon she put it inside the firearm. She put it inside of the hamper.
So I don't have any more questions.
Thank you. Do you have any questions, counsel?
Did she have her personal belongings in the home?
She stated she has some shoes, and I don't believe she has a place to stay right now, so she carried her stuff with her, which she also took it to one of the other friend's house. The driver, I believe she said it was.
Did the boy tell you they had been living together for any time period?
No, he say occasionally he goes to a club and that's where they meet, and then they decide to go over his house and hang out.
Okay. No questions. No further questions.
Okay. All right, there was an agreement to her to get paid $1,000. The other parties didn't give her the money. Do you know what happened to the guns?
Based on the defendant's statement, she said initially the agreement was that she was gonna go back into the apartment, pick up the weapons, and they're gonna give her $1,000. And they actually have an argument with her because she did not collect the $1,000. So they didn't continue the agreement when they recovered the weapons. And she stayed in the car with them, and she never got paid her part of the deal.
Okay. All right, ma'am, you are ordered to stay away from Alejandro Espinosa, the alleged victim. No contact with him, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. And no contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. He must stay at least 500 feet away from his home, school, and place of employment at all times. Stay away from 16 Northeast 14th Street in Miami, Florida. You understand? All right, so let me ask you this, State, how is, if she has had her clothes there, how's that a burglary? She's staying there.
She wasn't staying there. She had permission to stay, but then she left. She left and then she came back with the intent to steal items. So she may have initially had permission for the first entry, but she didn't have permission to come back and steal the victim's items.
Okay.
Judge, the time period between the first entry and the second entry, there was no indication that he revoked his invitation for her to be there. He fell asleep. So just because she exited doesn't mean that she no longer had the ability and the authority to remain in that place. If
Okay.
anything, the state has agreed that she had the permission to be there.
There's probable cause for armed burglary and grand theft of the firearm. So I'm setting a bond. Count one is no bond, and count two is $2,500. You're gonna have to go before the division judge and see if you can be released from jail pending the arraignment or trial. Have what's called an Arthur hearing. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Judge, can I excuse the detective?
Sure, yes.
All right, thank you so much for coming
All
in.
right. Thank you. Have a good day, ladies.
All right, do we get an interpreter yet? Oh, that's nice. It's the interpreter. Hello, raise your right hand to be sworn, please. Do you swear or affirm you will translate from English to Spanish and Spanish to English to the best of your abilities? If so, state I do.
Yes, I do, Your Honor. Ginny
What is your
Cushion.
name? Thank you.
Ginny Cushion.
Thank you. On Metro West 2, we have Luis Gonzalez Madan. He's on page 7. Sir, do you speak English? Español?
Señor, ¿usted habla inglés?
Sí, pero no perfecto.
All right.
Yes, but not perfectly.
You were arrested for violation of a designated operational area of the airport.
Señor, usted fue arrestado por un incumplimiento o ilegalidad en un área operacional del aeropuerto restringida.
So I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Así que voy a asignarle la oficina de la Defensoría Pública a usted.
They jumped the fence at Miami International Airport.
Se voló una reja de el aeropuerto internacional de Miami.
¿Que yo qué?
What did I do, did you say?
Did they say you jumped the fence for the airport, which is a restricted area?
Ellos dijeron que usted se voló una reja del
Que la crucé.
aeropuerto, lo cual es un área restringida.
Sí.
Yes.
About what happened.
Su abogada oficio le está diciendo que no diga ninguna declaración con respecto a los hechos.
I don't know. State, what do we
Okay.
do? Yeah, sir, you have a place to stay or are you homeless?
Señor, ¿usted tiene un sitio donde quedarse o usted es una persona sin domicilio?
Yo soy homeless, pero si se refiere a que me pueden dar como house arrest o algo así, para eso sí tendría yo un lugar. Pero yo
Un
normalmente
momentito,
soy homeless.
un momentito. I am homeless right now, but if you're asking me if I can get released with house arrest, I could work it out, but usually I am homeless.
I'm sorry to hear this.
So she's got some recent convictions requesting a bond.
Tiene unas condenas recientes solicitando fianza.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from Miami International Airport at 4200 Northwest 21st Street, Miami, Florida. You have to stay out of the airport property unless you have a valid passenger ticket to travel.
Señor, usted se le ordena que tiene que permanecer alejado del Aeropuerto Internacional de Miami, que queda ubicado en la 4200 del Northwest con la 21 calle en Miami, Florida. Usted tiene que permanecer alejado de los predios del aeropuerto a menos que usted tenga un pasaje válido para viajar.
Ujú.
You want a bond? Okay. Anything
¿Quiere una fianza?
Judge, would you be inclined to give him house arrest? He does have a place to stay.
He's homeless. He doesn't have a place to stay.
Su señoría, ¿usted estaría dispuesto a otorgarle el arresto domiciliario? Él no tiene un domicilio en este momento, no tiene dónde quedarse.
Judge, it would have to be cleared by house arrest for him to get a monitor anyways.
I'm not giving him house arrest. There's a 47-day sentence from July 29th for charges including trespass.
Tendría que entonces el departamento carcelario, el departamento de arresto domiciliario, darle el visto bueno y monitorearlo. Su señoría responde, de todos modos no le voy a otorgar el arresto domiciliario. Esto es una sentencia de 47 días ya del 29 de julio.
Your bond's $2,500. Good luck to you, sir.
Y en esa sentencia tenía cargos pendientes por entrada ilícita. Señor, su fianza es de $2,500. Le deseo buena suerte.
Right. Now we have Miss America Gonzalez. Hello, ma'am. So, is there an officer present for Miss Gonzalez? Officer Perez, you were raising your hand before.
Please.
I'm sorry. Is this a Spanish case, Your Honor, if I may,
Yeah,
please?
Spanish,
Okay,
please.
thank you.
Officer Perez, are you there?
Señora América
Yes, good
González.
afternoon, Your Honor.
Can you put on your video? Thank you.
La agente González, por favor,
Yes,
si
I'm
encuentra
sorry.
presente, por favor, puede encender su cámara de video.
Okay, raise your right hand to be sworn.
Levante su mano derecha para prestar juramento.
Swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this proceeding will be the truth, if so state I do.
Usted jura o afirma que el testimonio que usted rendirá en esta
I do.
diligencia será la verdad y toda la verdad, lo juro.
Officer, what is your name and what police department do you work for?
Agente, por favor, diga para qué departamento de policía trabaja usted.
I work for the City of Miami Police Department.
What is
Trabajo para el Departamento de Policía de Miami.
your name, please?
Su nombre, por favor.
Officer Melissa Perez, badge number 46073.
Oficial, agente Miriam Pérez, mi placa es la 46073.
Go ahead, state.
Officer, what if anything was recovered from the defendant?
Agente, dígame qué fue lo que se recuperó, si es que algo se recuperó de parte del acusado.
The defendant, inside her bra, she had a crack pipe. The crack pipe had cocaine residue and it had marks of being burned at the end.
La acusada dentro de su brasier tenía una pipa para crack. La pipa para crack tenía residuos de cocaína y tenía marcas de haber estado quemada al final.
I don't have any more questions, Judge.
Thank you.
No tengo más preguntas, señoría.
Questions?
¿Alguna otra? No tengo más
Have a nice
preguntas.
day.
Que tenga buen día.
Thank you for coming in, officer. There's probable cause for the charge of possession of cocaine and possession of drug paraphernalia.
Hay motivo fundado para el cargo de tenencia de cocaína y tenencia de parafernalia para drogas.
So I'm going to set a bond. It's $1,000 count 1, $500 count 2, ROR count 3.
Así que le voy a fijar las fianzas así. Para el primer cargo, $1,000 la fianza. Segundo cargo, $500 la fianza. Y tercer cargo, libertad bajo palabra.
And so you're going to have to see the judge tomorrow because you're out on probation. Thank you for coming in, officer. Have a nice day, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
Usted se va a presentar mañana ante un juez porque usted estaba libre bajo libertad vigilada. A la gente, gracias por su presencia. Que tenga buen día. Buenas tardes.
And now we have Johannes Navarro Beltran.
She requires a speech interpreter, Judge.
Good afternoon, ma'am. You were arrested for burglary to an unoccupied dwelling and battery.
Buenas tardes, señora. Usted ha sido arrestada por escalamiento a una morada desocupada y agresión física.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le voy a asignar la oficina de la Defensoría Pública.
So she's the ex-girlfriend, goes to the ex-boyfriend's home while he has a new girlfriend.
Entonces es la exnovia. Ella va a la casa del exnovio y él tiene una nueva novia.
And she has a physical altercation by
Y
striking the new girlfriend with a closed fist several times on her face.
ellos tuvieron una pelea corporal y le pegó a la nueva novia, le pegó con el puño varias veces en el rostro.
I think it's burglary with an assault or battery.
Y esto es escalamiento con agresión o agresión física.
So Judge, I agree. Maybe a bond plus house arrest. I didn't see any criminal history.
Su señoría, estoy de acuerdo, responde la fiscal, que quizás una fianza más arresto domiciliario porque no veo que tiene antecedentes penales.
Ma'am, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victims, Victor, Andres, and I'm sorry, who's Stephanie Vaughn? And then I have the girlfriend. Why you give somebody else? I'm sorry. You're ordered to away from Victor Andres and his new girlfriend, Shawnee Culpepper.
Ok, hay una orden de alejamiento. Usted tiene que permanecer alejada de Víctor Andrade. Y bueno, no sé quién es Stephanie Vaughn, pero la nueva novia, ahí había alguien más porque hay otra persona en la orden de alejamiento. Bueno, usted tiene que permanecer alejada de Víctor Andrade y su nueva novia, Shani Cooper.
Culpepper.
Culpepper.
No contact with the alleged victims either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con las supuestas víctimas, ya bien sea directamente, indirectamente, en persona, por escrito, por teléfono o a través de terceras personas.
And no contact with the victims through social media or other electronic means.
No puede contactarse con las víctimas a través de las redes sociales o cualquier otro medio electrónico.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victims, their home, school, and place of employment at all times.
Y tiene que permanecer a una distancia mínima al menos de 500 pies de las víctimas, de sus casas, de sus escuelas o de los sitios donde trabaja en todo momento.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
No puede estar involucrada en ningún tipo de actividad delictiva ni puede usar o tenencia de drogas ilegales.
And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
No puede usar, comprar, tener, portar armas de fuego, armas o municiones.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court.
Usted debe inmediatamente entregar cualquier tipo de arma de fuego y municiones y salvoconducto para portar armas a la estación de policía más cercana a usted y radicar este recibo ante el tribunal.
Do you understand the stay away order?
¿Entienden qué consiste la orden de alejamiento?
Okay. You know that you should have been charged.
I apologize, Your Honor, for your record. The interpreter didn't get an audible answer.
She shook her head.
Okay, yes, thank you.
Ma'am, you could have been charged with burglary with an assault or battery, which is a crime punishable by life in prison if you're found guilty.
Señora, usted pudo haber sido imputada por un cargo de escalamiento con agresión o agresión física, lo cual es un delito punible hasta de por vida en cárcel si usted hubiese sido hallada culpable.
So what do you want me to do? Bond alter? Do you have money to post the bond? Count one, it's probable cause for burglary to an occupied dwelling.
Para el cargo número 1, hay motivo fundado para un escalamiento de una morada ocupada.
She does have some money to buy.
I don't know what you said.
She does
She
have
has some money.
some money.
All right, well, count one is $7,500, count two is 1,000. If she doesn't have money for a bond, I can give her house arrest, so let me know.
Does Your Honor want to add?
Ella dijo que ella tenía ciertos dineros, entonces para el cargo número 1, $7,500, para el cargo número 2, de $1,000. Si ella no tiene dinero para pagar la fianza, le puedo dar entonces arresto domiciliario.
Would Your Honor add the house arrest since it should have been a burglary with a battery?
No.
Does she has the money for the bond. She'll be able to do
She
Okay.
said she'll be able to post the bond?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
Ok, entonces usted dijo que arresto domiciliario porque debía haber sido este cargo de escalamiento o agresión física. No. Entonces ella está diciendo que ella sí tiene los fondos para pagar la fianza. Ok, entonces ella va a poder pagar la fianza. Gracias, que tenga buen día.
All right, next we have William Johnson.
Your Honor, we have Miss Charles from the in-state from this morning.
You want me to call Miracles Charles from the in-state calendar? Hi, Miss Charles. Let me see if I got an order.
Judge, with regard to our last client, she has a child with him, and I think the child is with him at this time.
Okay, third-party contact is permitted for exchange of the child for time sharing.
Ok, se le permite contacto a través de terceras personas para el intercambio del menor para ejercer el tiempo compartido.
All right, thank you. If you can't get the child back, go there with the police.
Si usted no puede obtener que le retornen su bebé o su niño, entonces vaya con el acompañamiento de la policía.
So this is Miss Charles. I didn't get any order, proposed order yet. Hello.
So Judge, I heard back from Mr. Wilson. At this point, Leon County wants you to be transported to Leon County for her first appearance there.
There's nothing I can do, ma'am. Gotta rely on whatever they want. So you're gonna have to see the judge in Leon County. I'm sorry. So the reset date is October 22nd. Now you can call up William Johnson. Good afternoon, Mr. Johnson. You were arrested for possession of cocaine and possession of drug paraphernalia. Public Defender's Office is appointed for you. A TAP maybe? I don't know if he qualifies for pretrial. Oh, pretrial, he qualifies. Pretrial services alternate bond, $2,500 count one, $500 count two. Have a nice day, sir. Next, Felix Montero, page 3. Good afternoon, sir. English okay? Or Spanish?
He speaks Spanish.
Sir, you were arrested for 3 counts of tampering with evidence.
Ok. Señor, usted fue arrestado por 3 cargos de manipular pruebas.
And 5, looks like 5, let me see. 7 counts of violation of the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Rules.
Y tiene 7 cargos por incumplimiento de las leyes del estado de la Florida, de la conservación de la vida silvestre.
Violation of the Manatee Restricted Zone.
Incumplimiento en la zona restringida para los manatís.
Reckless operation of a boat.
Operación de un bote o de un barco de forma temeraria.
And resisting an officer without violence.
Y de resistirse a un agente sin violencia.
Sir, can you afford to hire a lawyer?
Señor, ¿usted puede costearse contratar a un abogado?
I will.
Interpretation repetition. Repita, por favor, señor.
Sí.
Yes.
So he's, are you okay with the court proceeding now and setting a bond?
Entonces, ¿usted está de acuerdo ahora que su señoría le imponga una fianza?
I cannot afford that high bond that they assigned to me. That's why I'm
No, I know. Can you, I'm sorry, can you afford to hire a lawyer?
Ok, disculpe, la pregunta es, ¿usted se puede costear contratarse un abogado?
my kids will do it for me. On my retirement, I cannot afford and retire, but my kids will help me on that thing. My children.
Sir, do you have money to pay for a private lawyer?
No, sir.
Señor, ¿usted tiene dinero para pagarse un abogado privado?
No, I do not.
So, do you own your boat?
Entonces, ¿usted es el dueño de su bote? No.
Do you own a home?
¿Es dueño de su casa?
My home, yes.
You don't qualify for a public defender if you own your home. The public defender's office is for people who are indigent and have no money.
Usted no cumple con los requisitos para que se le asigne la defensoría pública porque usted es dueño de su casa. La oficina de abogado de oficio es para las personas que no tienen, que están en estado de indigencia y que no tienen dineros.
Do you want to waive the presence of a private lawyer now and I'll set a bond?
¿Usted quiere eximir de la presencia ahora de la abogada para que usted pueda conseguir un abogado privado para fijarle una fianza?
You asking me if you want to wait for the lawyer to come here in front of you?
So, sir, you have 2 choices. You're going to have to hire a private lawyer.
right now,
Señor, mire, usted tiene dos opciones. Ahora usted va a tener que contratar un abogado privado.
I can reset your case for tomorrow to give you an opportunity to contact a private lawyer to represent you on this case.
Entonces yo le puedo reagendar esta causa a usted para mañana para que usted tenga la oportunidad de contactar a un abogado privado para que le represente a usted en este caso.
Or we can proceed now and you waive a lawyer's presence and I'll set a bond.
yes,
O podemos proceder ahora y usted exime de la presencia de el abogado para poder fijar la fianza.
continue, please.
All right. So you're okay
Continúe.
waiving a lawyer's presence?
Yes,
Entonces, ¿usted está de acuerdo con, con que se exima la presencia del abogado? Sí.
All right, just let me review.
Permítame revisar esto.
So he's on full plane on the near Clawton Island in a posted slow speed manatee zone. He's going fast on the boat in a manatee zone.
Entonces,
Creating a wake.
dice que estaba navegando el bote con bastante velocidad en un área que es restringida para el área de los manatís, la zona, y estaba creando conmoción.
So then the police try and stop him.
Entonces la policía trató de detenerlo.
He slowed down, left the vessel in gear, and then I guess went to the back of the boat, opened a cooler, and removed a grocery bag full of lobster tails and threw them in the water.
Entonces él bajó la velocidad y dejó el lado donde estaba la vela y el timón, y entonces creo que fue hacia la parte de atrás del barco y abrió entonces el refrigerador o abrió el cooler y entonces sacó de allí una bolsa que contenía colas de langosta y las arrojó al agua.
And then he also removed 2 undersized snook that had holes in them consistent from a spear gun and threw them in the water.
Y también quitó dos, o quitó, I'm sorry, do you say snook?
Undersized, small, the snook
Small.
were too small to catch. but
Okay,
he
estos,
put them away.
estos peces estaban muy pequeños para el tamaño de lo que se le permite pescarlos. Y tenía ellos unos orificios, parece, de unas lanzas para cazar peces y entonces ellos los arrojó al agua. Eran muy pequeños para poder pescarlos. Pero de todas maneras así, siendo pequeños, los pescó.
And on the inside his boat, they found a spear gun, a lobster tickle stick, wetsuit mask, fins, and 2 more fish in the cooler, a barracuda and a sheephead.
Y allí también entonces dentro del bote encontraron otros elementos como una pistola para poder cazar, también el palo para poder pescar las langostas, un traje, máscaras, unos anteojos y también más pescados y encontraron también una nevera que se porta y también encontraron una barracuda y una cabeza de una oveja.
Okay, so state, should he just be charged with 1 tampering?
I mean, but I think maybe multiple or split the bond on it.
Ok, entonces se le debe imputar con el cargo de manipulación, quizás varios, y entonces dividir las fianzas entre ellos.
So I'm going to find probable cause for all of the charges set forth herein.
Voy a determinar que hay motivo fundado para todos los cargos que se encuentran presentes aquí dentro del documento.
It's not lobster season. You shouldn't be going to catch lobster and kill them to eat them or whatever you're going to do with them. And you're not supposed to catch undersized snook.
No es la estación para pescar langostas. Usted no debería haber estado pescando estas langostas, matarlas, ya bien sea para comérselas o para lo que sea que usted iba a hacer con ellas. Y tampoco se supone que usted tenga que pescar pescados no, que sean más pequeños del tamaño que se permiten.
So I'm going to set a bond as follows. I'm going to set one bond for tampering with all the 3 counts. What is that? 2,500 each count? It's 2,500. All right. So count 1 will be $1,500 for tampering. Actually, I'll do with, I'm sorry, $1,000 count 1, pardon me, $1,000 count 2, and $500 count 3.
Ok, entonces las fianzas son así. Para el cargo número 1, $1,000. Para el cargo número 2, $1,000. Y para el cargo número 3, $500.
So counts 4 through 10, that's for violating the Florida Fish and Wildlife rules of catching a lobster and the undersized snook. I am setting a bond for each count. It's going to be $150 for each for counts 4 through 10.
Ok, para los siguientes cargos, los cargos desde el 4 hasta el 10, estos son los cargos por el incumplimiento de las leyes de la Florida de pesca y de conservación, de la conservación de la naturaleza. Por usted estar pescando langostas y también róbalos que no se permiten de ese tamaño ser pescados. Así que voy a fijar una fianza para cada uno de los cargos y va a ser de 150 para cada uno de ellos desde el 4 hasta el 10.
Also, there's probable cause for excessive speed in the restricted manatee zone because you're going fast, creating a wake.
Creating a wave. Thank you. También, señor, hay un motivo fundado para los cargos, el cargo de exceso de velocidad en un área restringida porque es una zona de manatís y al usted ir rápidamente, usted entonces está creando olas.
Count 11 is $150 bond.
El cargo número 11 es de $150.
Count 12, there's probable cause for reckless operation of the boat. State, I don't know what bond you want to know. Was 150 okay for you?
Yes.
$150 bond.
Y para el cargo número 12 hay motivo fundado para navegar de forma temeraria un bote. Así que la fianza, la fiscalía está de acuerdo con que sea $150 y entonces será de $150.
Count 13, there's probable cause for resisting an officer without violence, $500 bond.
Y para el cargo número 13 hay motivo fundado para el cargo de resistirse sin violencia ante un agente y es de $500 la fianza.
So I lowered your bond a little. Please, no boating. Please obey the rules of the water and do not go fast and create a wake in the no wake zones.
Así, señor, que le he rebajado un poco a usted las fianzas, por favor, no vaya a navegar en bote. Por favor, usted tiene que obedecer las reglas para poder estar dentro del agua y por favor no navegue rápidamente para que usted así cree entonces olas o disturbe el área, no en esas zonas.
Please don't catch undersized fish or lobsters when it's not lobster season. Good luck to you, sir.
Señor, por favor, no pesque peces que son menor al tamaño permitido o pesque langostas cuando no es la temporada para la pesca de langostas. Le deseo buena suerte a usted, señor.
That's it.
Eso
Thank
es todo.
you.
Gracias.
Next is John Horton, page 3. Good afternoon, Mr. Horton. You were arrested for 1 count of attempted felony murder. So, sir, can you afford to hire a lawyer?
No, ma'am.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So it looks like the victim was hit in the head with a hammer.
Judge, at this point, he's invoking his right to counsel and his right to remain silent.
Thank you for letting me know that.
So
Do
I
you have
think
any
there's
argument regarding probable cause? He hit the victim in the head with a hammer.
approximately 10 times. And before he did that, he made a statement, I'm going to kill you. So I believe there's probable cause for an attempted first.
10 times. 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 The victim had 4 lacerations to the head, or a skull fracture as well to the back of her head. I think you are correct. There is probable cause for attempted felony murder. Sir, you are ordered to stay away from Stephanie Vaughn, the alleged victim. No contact with her, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs, and do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and follow receipt with the court. And sir, do you have to go to the victim's home to collect any of your personal belongings?
That's a negative.
Okay, thank you. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
10-4. Yes.
Thank you, sir. So the state has filed a motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing pursuant to Florida statute 907.041. And because attempted felony murder is considered a dangerous crime, it's a first-degree felony. Actually, is it charged as a first or a second? It charges a
It
second.
should be an attempted first-degree murder with a deadly weapon.
I agree. It's attempted first-degree murder. Yet intent to kill her. That's a dangerous crime. I'm holding you with no bond. You'll have to see the judge tomorrow. That judge will set a final hearing on the state's motion for pretrial detention. Good luck to you, sir. Next, we have Francisco Sands Berger. Hello, there's somebody here for him, I think. I don't, sir, where am I stay away orders? Oh, not in order. Oh, no, I have to here. I apologize. Ms. Diaz is here. We got to promote her. Well, I can't promote her if she's not going to raise her hand. Sir, you were arrested for strong arm robbery and battery, but domestic battery by strangulation, I think. Do you speak English?
Yes, sir. I'm in.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, does Ms. Diaz speak English? Does she need an interpreter? Hi, Ms. Diaz, do you speak English?
Yes, I do.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Please raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this proceeding will be the truth? If so, state I do.
I do.
All right, one other thing, I'm sorry, sir, can you afford to hire a lawyer?
No.
Do you own your home?
No. I just I've got a public defender outside already.
Excuse me?
I had a public defender and I already filled out the paperwork outside.
You didn't answer my question. Do you own your home?
Right now, yeah.
You own your home?
Yes, we do.
Qualify for the public defender. You're gonna have to hire a lawyer. The public defender's office is for people who are indigent and do not have any money. Anyway, that being said, you want to waive the presence of a lawyer and I can find out what your wife has to say, or I can reset the case for tomorrow to give you an opportunity to hire an attorney.
Yeah, sure.
Which one? You want to waive it, the lawyer's presence now?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, ma'am. Please tell me,
Mayrenis Diaz.
ma'am, are you afraid of your husband, Mr. Sands Berger?
No, I am not in fear for my safety.
Do you want the court to order him to stay away from you for a cooling off period?
No, please. I would prefer not to proceed with any stay-away orders or any criminal charges.
Has anybody forced you or threatened you to come to court today to make this statement?
Absolutely not.
And do you understand the court cannot protect you against future violence from your husband without a stay away order?
I understand. I understand the seriousness of the matter, and I do not take this lightly. I do hope you guys hear. I feel okay. I'm okay. We're okay. He's a great dad, and and we want him back home.
Okay. But this is from June. Oh, okay. It's delayed. Has everything been okay since June?
Yes, everything's been okay.
Also, was your airway restricted when this happened? Were you able to breathe?
Yes. It's just, things got a little
Okay.
out of control, but everything's fine. We've been okay since June. Everything's been okay.
Good to know.
Yeah.
All right, so Ms. Sepp, do you have any questions for Ms. Diaz?
No.
So for count one, I'm only gonna find probable cause for batteries, and she says her airway was not restricted.
Well, it does say that she felt like she was gonna lose consciousness.
Will I have her here now telling me what, ma'am, was your airway restricted?
No. I was.
But that's not what she said. I mean, that's not what the police report says
Where
back.
does it say anything in there about airway being restricted?
Well, she was about to lose consciousness, and you lose consciousness because you don't have air.
I don't know that. It has to
That's
be
why
written there
people
for me
pass
to
out from being
understand.
strangled.
What?
That's why people pass out when they're strangled, because they can't breathe.
Maybe they passed out because they're having a seizure or something else. Don't they do that for seizure?
I'm
not a medical doctor. Unless the officer writes that here on here, what happened, there's no probable cause. It's just probable cause for battery.
Okay, Judge.
Yeah, everything was fine. I was fine. Just.
Okay. So, sir, I'm entering a modified stay away order from the alleged victim, Marianne Diaz. You are allowed to have contact with the alleged victim. You are prohibited from being physically threatening or violent towards her in any manner whatsoever. So only friendly, nonviolent contact is permitted. Do you understand that, sir? Also, do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs, and do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. You understand the modified stay away order, sir?
I understand.
Thank you. You want to get out for free with pretrial, or you want to post a bond?
Post the bond.
You want to post a bond?
No, I mean,
I'll let you out for free with pretrial. You got to check in with them once a week, or you can post a monetary bond, your choice.
So if we post the monetary bond, what's the difference? I'm sorry.
You're paying a bondsman to get you out. There's no restrictions in that respect. You don't have to check in once a week.
Okay. Yeah, we'll post the bond.
All right. So count one, strong arm robbery. Is there prior sting? Miss Ed?
The only thing I saw, I think, was a prior DUI arrest.
Okay. All
That was
right, I'll set the bond on count one at $1,500. And count two, the battery charge is $1,000. So I'll do pretrial, your choice. Pretrial alternate bond, $1,500 count one, $1,000 count two. So it's, yeah, Lord, 2,500 total, your choice, whatever you like. All right. That's it. Yeah, 1,500, 1,000. Thank you for coming in. Put on the pretrial order. He's allowed to live there as well.
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate your help.
You're free to go, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Now we have Charles Clements. Hi, Mr. Clements. Sir, you were arrested for possession of a firearm, weapon, or ammunition by a convicted felon and resisting an officer without violence. Sir, can you afford to hire a private lawyer?
ma'am.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Give me a second to review for probable cause.
So it's a round.
One round, 9mm round.
That being said, though, Judge, the defendant is on probation. So it says Jeff Smith, but if you look at his aliases, there's Charles Clements.
Where's he on probation and in what county?
To the interstate compacts
Oh.
until 2026.
What do you want a bond?
A bond.
5,000?
That's fine.
All right, there's probable cause. Bond is $5,000.
Count two?
Oh, count two is $500. You want that high of a bond? One round.
He's on probation.
All right, we'll leave it.
And he used he's got aliases.
Okay. Next is Rashad Marshall, page 4.
He's on probation.
Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for false imprisonment with a deadly weapon, aggravated assault with a firearm, fleeing and eluding a police officer, resisting an officer with violence and battery. And I will appoint the public defender's office for you. You're also on probation. There's a hold for F24-26905A. So let me review for probable cause.
For a couple things, Judge.
Okay, what do you want to say?
So I'm not sure about the fleeing and eluding.
Right.
It looks like potentially an armed burglary in that the only reason she let him into the house is because he pointed a gun at her and ordered her to open the window.
You're right, that's an armed burglary. Sir, you were ordered to stay away from the alleged victim. His initials are WB. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from her home, school, and place of employment at all times. Stay away from her residence at 15730 Northwest 27th Avenue, Miami Gardens, Florida. So count one, there's probable cause for armed false imprisonment. That bond is, it's a second degree felony, $7,500. Count two is, shouldn't that bond be, that's armed burglary, no? What do you want me to, which one do you want armed burglary?
Maybe find the armed burglary on count 3.
All right, count two, there's probable cause for aggravated assault with a firearm. That's $5,000. Count three, there's probable cause for armed burglary. That's no bond. Count four, resisting an officer. It says with violence. Let me see this. I don't know what the with violence is. Let's see.
Maybe without.
It's without violence.
Yeah.
That's $500 for count four. Count five, battery. That's a sickness count. What I found for count. Oh, no, it's burglary with an assault or battery for count 5. No.
I think it's just battery because you're trying to
I'll
find
leave it.
armed
It's fine.
burglary.
$1,000 bond count 4. Stay away from the victim. You'll see your judge tomorrow. Have a nice day. Next, we have Marie C. Page 4. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for burglary, attempted burglary with an assault or battery.
One moment, Judge.
Wrong hit, wrong person. Okay. Well, who's this gentleman? Is Mr. Leonard McMinns? Hi, Mr. McMinns.
Hi.
Page 5. You were arrested for grand theft of a firearm and possession of cannabis. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. You're out on felony bond, so there's a hold for case F223023. You got to see your judge tomorrow. So let's see, inside the car. It's a rental vehicle with a ski mask inside. All of the occupants were removed. So he's the driver of this vehicle. So there were two firearms in the rear of the vehicle in a bag. They were within arm's reach, and one of the guns was stolen. Doesn't give a date when it was stolen. Let's set it tomorrow for probable. Well, he's out on bond, so I guess I can just find probable cause. F-25-21846. It's going to be count 1, grand theft of a firearm. I'll set it at $1,000. Count 2, possession of cannabis will be $1.
Judge, there's no indication in the A form that he knew that the guns were in the car. There were multiple occupants in the car.
His car, he should know what's in his car. The other issue is there's no date it was stolen. That's why I reduced the bond on count 1. But he got that hold. You got to see the division judge tomorrow. Good luck to you, sir. All right, now do you have a reset?
Mr. Sapp.
Hi, Mr. Sapp. Good afternoon. You were arrested for attempted burglary with an assault or battery and criminal mischief. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So he's the neighbor who's been evicted. He starts yelling and banging on the victim's door. He tries to pull on the metal door. He opened the door because he pulled it so hard, causing minor damages. Not sure why he's not charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. He swung a metal rod at the victim, I believe. I don't know, they didn't charge that. You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Leroy Green. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. What's the matter? You got to stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, his home, school, and place of employment. What do you want to say? Can't hear him. So there's probable cause for count 1 and 2. He swung a metal rod at the victim. I don't know why I wasn't charged with. Maybe that should be, I don't know, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I don't know what you want.
If you want to just find PC as charged, set the bond.
All right. Count 1 is set of $5,000. Count 2 is $150. Have a nice day. Next is James Blanc, page 5. Hi, Mr. Blanc, come on down. Sir, you were arrested for dealing in stolen property and petty theft. Public defender's office will be appointed for you. So the victim said 2 of her bikes were stolen from the supermarket. The bikes are valued at over $1,200 and they have trackers on them, and they pinged twice at Mr. Blanc's residence. He said he purchased the bike 2 weeks ago from somebody from an app, OfferUp. And unable to provide proof of purchase. He's on probation as well. Do you show his open probation case or no?
Yes, defendant's on probation until 2027 out of St. Lucie County, grand theft, dealing in stolen property, burglary.
Until 2027
Yes,
for grand theft and dealing in stolen property?
yes.
Oh, like these charges. Anyway, there's probable cause for the charges. Count one is $7,500. Count two is $500. Have a nice day. Next is Danny Garcia, page 5.
Garcia's a bond out.
Thank you, bond out. Yasir Duvergel, page 5. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for possession with intent to sell a controlled substance called crystal meth, in possession, 2 counts of possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Come on, go make your argument.
Buenas tardes, buenas tardes, señor. Usted fue arrestado por la tenencia con la intención de vender una sustancia regulada que se llama crystal meth. Tiene 2 cargos de tenencia de parafernalia para drogas y le voy a asignar la abogada de oficio para que le represente.
Go ahead. You want to make your legal argument?
Judge, there was no intent to sell.
Okay. I agree. State you agree?
Yes.
Just one count, one possession of drug paraphernalia. So,
El argumento presentado por la abogada es que no tuvo la intención de venta y está de acuerdo a la fiscalía y de acuerdo a su señoría. Entonces hay un cargo de tenencia para parafernalia para drogas.
he came in on a bench warrant, sir. How long have you been living in Miami?
Usted tenía una orden de arresto, señor. ¿Cuánto tiempo usted ha vivido en Miami?
Sí, tenía una orden de arresto, no fue.
Did you say an arrest warrant?
Bench warrant. Bench warrant.
Una orden de arresto.
Miss Court, how long have you been living in Miami?
¿Por cuánto tiempo ha estado viviendo en Miami?
3 años.
For 3 years.
Okay. No argument. State, what do you want? What happened with bench warrant?
Total of $2.
$2. Okay.
Up to you, Judge.
Maybe tap. He doesn't go to court. Tap alternate bond. Count one will be $2,500. Count two is $500. Count three ROR.
Ok, va a salir bajo el programa TAP, por sus siglas en inglés, para el cargo número 1, fianza de $2,500, para el cargo número 2, $500, y el cargo número 3, libertad bajo palabra.
You want a date to come back to court or do you have an address?
¿Quiere que le proporcione la próxima fecha para regresar a los tribunales o usted tiene una dirección donde enviarle la correspondencia?
La fecha. Sí, que me dé la fecha.
Yes, go ahead please and give me the date.
Okay, it's November 6th at 9 a.m. Courtroom 210.
Es el 6 de noviembre a las 9 en punto de la mañana en la sala del tribunal 2-10.
Judge, can you put the misdemeanor?
Okay. Include with TAP B25-17189. The alternates $1 each, so $2.
Ok, incluido con el programa TAP y incluido va el cargo que es un delito menor, otro cargo un delito menor, el caso número B2517189 con una fianza alternativa para cada uno de los cargos de $2.
The felony case numbers F25-21835.
El caso por el delito mayor es el número F2521835.
Okay, have a nice day. Thank you.
Que tenga buen día.
Next is Serrano. Page, I don't know.
On felony.
5, 6. Out on bond, hold for F25 20472. So, good afternoon, sir. Do you speak English? Sir, you were arrested for possession of crack cocaine and possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause. I'll set a bond, $1,000 count 1, $500 count 2, but you're out on felony bond. You have a hold to see the judge tomorrow. Good luck to you, sir. Next we have is Geraldo Jean Lewis.
Bond out.
Thank you. That brings us to Manuel Lopez, page 7. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for battery on a law enforcement officer and prohibited camping on Miami Beach. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I need a moment to review for probable cause. So 1 second, please.
So he spat on the officer. The spit landed on the officer's pants.
All right, so he's camping. Let's see what it says. You're sleeping on a sidewalk face down on Washington Avenue under an overhang. He had previous arrests for prohibited camping, one on October 3rd. And also he was arrested March 10th as well. They won't, if you keep camping, sleeping on the streets there, they're gonna keep arresting you, sir. So he spat on Officer Rodriguez. There's probable cause for the charge. Count 1 is $5,000. Count 2, prohibited camping on Miami Beach, is $150. Good luck to you.
5,000.
5,000 and 150.
Straight bond.
Yeah, straight bond. He has an open case for false name and prohibited camping. That's why I set a bond on the camping charge. That's it. We're done. I hope everybody has a lovely afternoon.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you so much. Good day.
Thanks, Your
Recording stopped. Recording in progress.
Tony, you want to shut down Zoom? You want me to do it?
Recording in progress. Recording stopped.